What's up, YouTube? Camera fixed. On Twitch. Just a second, guys. Going live on Twitch. Yo, what's up, Twitch? Well, guys, we survived the week till Thursday. That counts for something. Please work today. My favorite scam. Just kidding. It's kind of poking fun at the guy that was here from YouTube the other day, pissed off about this game. Which I get it. Yeah, the features don't all work, but god damn it, it's a good game. Oh yeah, Discord. Need some water. Hello.
Hey,
Hey, what's going on?
nah, nothing much in there.
Yeah, not much. How's it running so far?
So far, I've had no issues.
Me too.
I only had the server up once, but that was because the routing didn't work again in Quantum Travel.
I see. What server
Other
are you
than
on
that,
now?
no issues. I think it's a US server.
Yeah, I joined on your server. I just
Ah,
wasn't sure. I think
okay.
it said I thought it said US too. I think it said US East.
Yeah, I think it's US E, yeah. Should be US East, I believe. I flew into an asteroid earlier.
I've done that.
I tried avoiding the enemy.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't explode. I just hurt my thrusters. So I had to flew to a station now.
Are you in Pyro or?
I am in Pyro, yeah. Are you in Stanton?
Yeah, I'm in Lorville, I think.
Ah, okay. Let me do this.
I actually do want to go to Pyro though. Fly there. That's great.
Yeah, I'm trying to do some bounties over here.
Nice, maybe I'll join you. So
Why isn't
figure out how
my-
to get there. What's this way?
Oh shit, did I even refuel? Okay, that...
Need a job? Person Dynamics is currently hiring multiple persons.
Okay. For some reason I'm not getting priority missions for the citizens.
Trespassing or attempting to trespass on train tracks is a
I didn't
serious
see the version. Did they
and
update to
dangerous offense.
4.2?
No. I get the headhunters, but I don't get the citizens.
Ah.
Be considerate to your fellow travelers. Do not block doors. Step away from
There's
the
a lot of
platform
service
edge when
beacons
train
that I
is
keep
now
finding.
arriving from Tisa Spaceport. Stand by and let passengers disembark before boarding.
I still can't figure out how I ended up with extra ships.
Now arriving from Tisa Spaceport. Stand by and let passengers
Maybe it's a
disembark
referral
before
codes.
boarding.
It's got to be something like that.
And dangerous offense.
The thing is, I don't think anybody's used mine because I've never given it out, but I used somebody else's code to sign up, so maybe it has something to do with that, like mutual benefits, but
Maybe.
Next stop, Tisa Spaceport.
so your new ship's all set?
Yeah, it is all set.
Do you like it?
The weapons fire rate are a bit slow, but it's decent, yeah. It handles priority missions
Now arriving.
and
Tisa
bounties.
Spaceport. Please watch your step when disembarking the train. Considerate to your fellow
What bounties I
travelers.
do with
Do
ease.
not block doors.
Oh,
It's
nice.
like 4 to 5 shots and then the shields are down. I do miss the fire rate though of the old weapons.
Yeah, you can be a bit more, it's more forgiving.
Because
Yeah.
this one, it doesn't even hit 100% of the time. I would like aim on the circle
Yeah.
and it wouldn't even hit the target because it's too slow fire rate or something.
Yeah, so that's when you hear him saying like, oh, if it's high on, I like it to be high on alpha damage. Your guns are high on alpha damage, not necessarily DPS.
Mine's high alpha,
Hey, these screens are all working today. This is great.
Welcome to the
yeah. Basically, I have the
vehicle
base
retrieval
alpha
system.
weapons, I believe, for like laser weapons.
You're right. Went on one of those weird tours all over. See shit.
Your insurance claim has been
Yeah, I guess I could
Jeez.
fly my Mustang there.
Yeah.
It's kind of meant for distance. It's Pathfinder.
Oh, dude, yeah. I see the
Or
the
my
default
Aurora.
weapons. The default weapon has an 800 fire rate, and the ones I now have like a 350.
Wow, that's significant.
Just takes getting used to, I guess.
Yeah. I wonder if I could just buy
More
ship upgrades here.
bounties. More bounties. Yeah, so far I've made 900,000, I believe.
Damn.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Actually, yeah, 900,000. Let me give you your 900,000 back.
Oh no, don't worry. You don't have to leave yourself broke.
No, I won't be broke. I still have money. But then I have you completely paid off. Or was it a million? It was a million or 900,000. Which one was it?
I can't remember. You gave me one of the two back already.
Your insurance claim
I
has
think I
been
still
thank
give you a million, I believe.
Please visit us again. Goodbye.
I like the the Aurora, IRSI Aurora. Nice little fighter.
Okay, I just sent you a million. That should clear my debt.
Thank you. Shit, maybe I'll
Hey,
buy this
you're
ship while I'm
welcome.
standing right here then. There's a
Go for it.
nice ship. It's a racing M50
Ah. I mean, if you really want it, buy it.
Interceptor.
Now, I need to pay you'll die, so I'll have to grind for his money. And then I'm debt free.
The Mustang is so
Welcome
fast though, man.
to
When
the
people
ASOP
try to
vehicle retrieval system.
dogfight you, it's crazy.
Welcome. Great to have.
How many weapons does it have?
I think the one that I have only has one weapon on it. Or two.
Ah.
I got the two pilot guns, but you can get one I think that has missiles.
Ah. It also depends what size you have, because you might have two weapons, but if it's like size 4s, you're all set. I think that will be size 3s though.
Please visit us again.
Okay,
Goodbye.
look it up.
So you'll be like perfect for, how do you call it? Fighter ships. Ah, oh, that's wonderful. I started a contract and the bounty killed himself.
Perfect.
I haven't even traveled yet. It just died. Nice.
Size 2 guns.
Size 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's for fighters, smaller ships.
With a pair of size 2 guns and a pair of weapon hardpoints that can mount additional size 1 if desired. Wait, so I can buy more guns for this thing? Huh? Is that what that means?
What do you mean?
It says it has a pair of weapon hardpoints that can mount additional size 1 guns, so I can have 2 size 2 and 2 size 1s.
What?
Yeah. I might have to buy some weapons here.
Yeah, go for it.
You got weapons here, right? Lorville?
Yeah, I got my two forks over there.
From, do you know, remember where?
Ooh, it was. I know you took the tram. You
Okay.
took the tram to the main city, and then
Yeah,
if you get out of the tram, it's like a black area. There's a golden
the golden
statue.
statue. Okay, yeah, Hurston.
Yeah. When you see that golden statue, just go. I believe it's right from it, and then you should be at it. Why is it so difficult to get missions in this game?
Yeah, I don't know. It's a good question. I don't know why a lot of things are difficult.
I mean, in Stanton it's easy, you just go to like any system, but in Pyro,
When train is
I am at a system, but there's only service beacons. I don't
Some
really
people, like,
understand.
Go right above the planet's surface and just
Next
cruise
stop,
for like
Metro
miles
Center.
or
But let me try that.
kilometers.
Hold backspace for a running / afterburner boost. Someone's actually gonna fall for that. Hold Alt and push third person button for better view. There's no way.
Now arriving, Metro Center. Please watch your step when disembarking the train. Be considerate to your fellow travelers. Do not lock doors.
What? You can lock doors? The announcer just said, "Be considerate to your fellow travelers. Do not lock doors." That would be funny if you could lock people in places, but it wouldn't be.
I think you
funny
can
too.
lock your ship.
Yeah, seen that. Okay. Fuck. This city's too complicated.
Push Alt plus F4 to get infinite dollars. These people are trolling.
America's the land of the trolls now.
Yeah.
You've seen it on GTA. Goddamn.
Ah, GTA. Yeah, your US servers are crazy.
It's like our whole country right now. Like that guy that came in trying to get us agitated about Star Citizen being a scam, you know, like he's simply
It
trolling.
is a scam, though.
It's scam citizen. Look at this idiot. Like the guy watching me, what are you talking about?
Why watch Star Citizen if you think it's a scam, though, in the first place?
Right, and you hate it so much.
That doesn't make sense.
Just wanted to ruin us having a good time. Like literally, that's. Hey, speaking of scams, best viewers on StreamBoo.com.
Oh, that's a new one, Streamboo.
Streamboo. It's like, is it related to Temu? Do you guys have access to Temu?
I don't think so.
It's a scam, anyways. Probably because probably don't have access to
See,
it. It's
my-
scammy.
My ship has current issues currently again.
It's like cooling and stuff.
Weapons, like only three out of 4 weapons are shooting.
Oh wow.
What the hell? And this power is a scam. I just looked in third person and only every second shot one of the other turrets is working.
You know, the one that you rented, that kind of did something weird too with the turrets once in a while.
Really?
Yeah, like the one that I was firing, I guess that was the only turret, right? Or was it two? Either way, the one I was firing, which I think was the top turret, it would sometimes it would fire super rapidly. Other times it would fire slowly, and I felt like it was like overheating or something.
Maybe.
My Mustang overheats sometimes, and the RSI Aurora though that doesn't. I think it fucking runs sweet. Actually, I like that ship. Really surprised by how cool that thing
Now
is.
arriving.
It's
from-
considered a light fighter. I should actually look into upgrading that fucking thing.
Oh, wait, there we go. Now we all shoot at the same time. It was just a setting.
One thing that might be telling is watch your power screen and look at your temperatures of things as you're running them.
Power screen.
Yeah, like for example, you say if you're going to quantum, you can see a temperature next to quantum drive.
I'll have to set that up then. Oh shit.
I don't know about
Okay,
guns, like
shot
maybe if you're
that.
firing guns, it shows a temp for them too. I don't know.
My guns don't overheat, though, I believe. I think they are fine. Oh shit. I came for a singular bounty, now there's 7 enemies on me.
Yeah, that'd be a tough situation in a small fighter, but one person,
Yeah,
I
just
don't
get
even care
through
how
this
big they are. If
guy.
you're patient enough, you can take down the biggest enemy, I think.
Moorville City Gate. Please watch your
Yeah.
step when
Because you
disembarking
just-
The problem is
train.
just, I don't know which one's the target. I'll have to kill all of them, because
First in security reserved
none of them
for
has a white
search
name
travelers
saying it's a
at any
target.
time.
That sucks.
I'll fight them until it's finished, I guess.
Trespassing or attempting to trespass on train tracks is a serious and dangerous
Don't
offense.
trespass on train tracks. Okay. I do it all the time, though.
There's a Cutlass Black enemy. Nice.
Fuck are you guys all doing here? To NPCs stand there like they're at a meeting or something.
Oh shit.
Where the fuck am I?
So now I'm starting to get shot at by missiles. It's not looking too good.
Is it H for flare?
Yeah.
And there's another one if it's like a electric missile.
I think that's J.
J, yeah. Jam and flare.
It's because of the enemies desync a bit for me, like
When train is approaching.
right as I get on the circle where to shoot, they like teleport slightly again.
Yeah, yeah.
That makes it quite difficult for me to get them.
I've seen that sometimes too.
First in security reserved for search
Mainly, I
travelers
see
at
that.
any
I've seen
time.
that mostly with like ground enemies, but I have seen it with sub space combat.
My ground enemies tend to desync a
Next
lot.
stop, Moorville City Gate.
Oh shit, this is not looking good. My ass is about to go down. My shields. There's 4 fighters behind me.
Yeah, someone in the chat's talking about how the size 9 torpedoes are 200k each. Like, no, they're actually like 400 something k.
That's just absurd. I mean, that one taps most of the enemies as well. All depends on the ship.
Yeah, that's what Cernub said. And he said even a capital ship takes 2. That's it.
What the?
Imagine.
I think people can shoot them down though.
Probably.
If you have skilled fighters on your turret or whatever,
Yeah.
you can take it down. I got the target down. I still have no damage taken.
Nice.
And that the Cutlass Black was my target.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go to this Hurston place. I just cannot
Now arriving,
find it.
Moorville City Gate. Please watch your step when disembarking the train.
Yeah, Lorville is quite difficult for me as well.
Yeah, the signs just don't do enough.
Trespassing or attempting
Best is
to
to use
trespass
your
on
map
track
and
is
to
a
route to
serious
the ship
and
shops.
dangerous offense.
I'll try that.
What I usually do, I try finding it and then I set a route to it.
Step away from the platform edge when train is approaching.
And it's crazy. In New York City a few months ago, there was a person standing there, like, waiting for the train. And some guy randomly just, or a group of kids, which made it even more bizarre, ran up to the dude and just pushed him onto the tracks right before the train came.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it was like all caught on camera because, you know, they got cameras everywhere in those stations. Looked like they were just like doing it for laughs or, you know, I don't know. Like just.
Well, that guy's dead now, I believe, or what?
Yeah, oh yeah, totally. Immediate death, like, what the fuck? And it's the thing that sucks is that one thing like that happens, you know, even though literally tens of millions of people travel through those subways every day and don't have any issues. In one thing happens and it's like the next 10 years they spend trying to clean up their reputation.
Step away from the
Yeah.
platform edge when train is approaching.
Truth is, in cities you're actually less likely to be a victim of a crime.
Like New York and
First
stuff.
Security
Yeah.
reserves the right to search travelers at any time.
Yeah, like if you compare the crime rate in New York to like, or New York City to like, say, a city in Alabama or down south, crime rate's like nothing in New York.
Do South Carolina, I see a lot of body cams.
Yeah, or Florida.
Be considerate to your fellow travelers. Do not block.
Florida's crazy.
Surprisingly, Texas as well.
Texas too, yeah. My sister lives there, so I hear all kinds of news from her. A lot of public shootings there.
I actually haven't watched body cams in a while now. Wonder what's new. Should be a bunch
Yeah, I'm sure.
stacked up.
You ever see the one of the zombie man in Florida? Guy that ate
That
the other
could be
dude's face?
possible. No. never
That
mind
was insane. That one went viral.
Let me see. There is Wyoming.
Yeah.
There's a few. Oh, it doesn't say what area. New York. New York. Ah. Yeah, there's a few. Here's a few New York ones. I think I'm gonna switch from priority missions over to bounties because I think bounties are a bit faster.
I wish we could find some like that King one. That was sweet. That was such an easy 60k.
Yeah.
Now
I think the
arriving.
metro might be
Northern
bugged. I feel like I just keep going in
Please watch
circles.
your step when disembarking the train.
Like it's not stopping where it's supposed to, and then it just goes to the next place. But I don't know. Maybe I'm
Step
losing
away
it.
from the platform edge.
Maybe.
Maybe I'm just going. Maybe I'm just going in circles. Okay.
I'm getting shot at by missiles again. Nice. I'm almost out of flares, I believe.
Security reserves the right to search travelers.
Yeah, don't run out of flares.
Yeah, that's not gonna be
That
good.
sucks how limited they are.
Yeah, you'd think a big ass ship like this. Oh, he's gonna suicide me! No! Not again! Me and Yol died yesterday because a guy suicided me.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh damn!
Everything
Yeah, I
was
did go in a
going good.
circle.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I don't know if this might be totally bugged out or something. Cause or I'm bugged out. I don't know. Let me see. Yeah, what the fuck? Where am I going here? Either one should be taking me back. See, the problem is there's two ways to get on the subway here. Neither one's very clear where it takes you.
There should be indications of like next stop is this or that. If you get in the train at least.
Yeah. Yeah, so let's see.
Step away from the platform edge when train is approaching.
I'm gonna shoot this fighter's wings out, I swear. He won't die.
Security reserves the right to search travelers at any time.
So it's just this train departing. Okay, so I'm at gate 2. Gotta remember that. Gate 2. City gates 5 next. I don't know what gates are. Like, why is this so confusing? Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is bugging out because it looks like things are going through the tram as I'm riding it.
Oh shit.
Like objects. Okay, it's gate 5. Yeah.
See, like now only 3 of my weapons are receiving power. And on power management I have weapons set to the max.
Hey, what's up, YouTube and Twitch? See, I got a couple of views on YouTube. Appreciate you. Happy Thursday, everybody. Good morning. Welcome to the subway of the future. This is Boston in 2955, or whatever year we are. That was one of the things that I missed about Boston when I moved up to Maine was the subway. Just so sweet. And it's like literally $1.50 I think it is to ride it, or $2.
Oh.
Yeah, and you can get anywhere. They keep it pretty clean too, I gotta say. City Gate 5, here we are. Almost. Welcome to Night City, where it's always night. Seemingly.
Now
Speaking of
arriving.
Night City, have you played Cyberpunk?
Please watch your step when
I haven't,
disembarking
no.
the
Oh, that's a
train.
great game. Incredible game, actually.
Would you want to at some point?
Be considerate to your fellow travelers. Do not block doors.
We're in the same
See, this is why I want to switch my weapons or something. Something around, so Because like currently my 4th weapon isn't getting power for some reason. I can only shoot 3 weapons now.
Maybe they're just too big.
Yeah. They do take a lot of power. I think they take too much power, that's why.
Jesus Christ. I just did the same fucking loop again, didn't I? Okay. Platform 2 goes back to the same exact place. I gotta remember that. Just goes in
Even if I
circles.
only switch one of them to a size 4 maybe. A different size 4, like a size 4 cannon or something.
Well, I am almost. I'll probably be right near that Thurston weapon place here. Eventually, one day, I can grab you whatever you need.
I'll check
I happen
on
to have
Elton
$2
and
million
figure out
on me
first.
now. It's burning a hole in my pocket.
I luckily do have enough for
Now arriving from
that
city
weapon.
gates.
Yeah, I
Stand
could
by
save
and
you
let
the trip here.
passengers
Is what I was.
disembark before boarding.
Oh, could I?
Oh,
Actually? 'Cause
shit.
can I? Are they like items, or do they just go into like a different inventory?
I am not exactly sure how that works.
Okay, this time
Step
I'm on
away from the
T1.
platform edge when train is approaching.
Do not step in front of trains when they are approaching.
I want to.
You will not win.
Next stop.
When I was a kid, I used to take
Moorville City Gate.
coins and put them. Oh shit! Yeah, objects are going through this tram again. I used to put coins on the tracks before the train would come. Have you ever done that?
I have not.
Oh, it's so cool. It stretches them right out. Like, have you ever seen an American quarter?
I think I have.
It's like a big
There's like
silver
a
coin.
photo of something on.
Huh?
There's like a George. There's something on the coin, I believe.
Yeah,
some
George
president or
Washington, like
something.
you were saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'd put those on the tracks, and when you come back, they're like literally like stretched out in oval.
Oh.
It's illegal to do, but my dad showed me how to do it when I was little.
Why is it illegal? Why?
I think because kids probably took it too far at some point and like maybe derailed the train or something.
Maybe. Maybe it damages the track slightly or anything.
Oh, and it also because it's money, and damaging money, I guess, is illegal. Because it lowers the amount of circulation of it or whatever. You know, a penny actually costs more to make than it is worth.
Really?
Yeah, that's how worthless our money's becoming. It's like, yeah, it's literally like
God.
almost like double the cost of what it's worth. It's like it costs 2 pennies to make one.
Now arriving. Moorville City Gates. Please watch your step
It's-
when
it's significant.
disembarking the train. Or attempting to trespass on train tracks is a serious and dangerous offense.
Okay, I think I made it somewhere else this time. Maybe. Let's see. Let's see. Did I? Did I? Okay, please don't be caught in some kind of weird-ass tram loop. I think I might be in the same fucking place again. Oh man, please don't be. It sucks that I gotta walk so far to figure. Oh, I think I'm in the same place again. Damn. This tram keeps taking me a circle, dude. Either side, it doesn't even matter. They're like bugged or something. Ah, shit. What do I do? What do I do?
Well, I think you're at the right spot now.
No, I'm outside. Look, hold on.
Yeah, I think you're supposed to be outside. Wait, where are you again?
Lorville?
Normal. Oh, I see. Yeah, where the hell are you? Maybe just try using the map.
Yeah. It's only showing me this particular station, which
No, like use the zones at the top to switch around and while you have it open.
See these
Oh, you don't have zones. Yeah, where are you then? Maybe go back to the tram.
Yeah. This road is like, I rode each side now, I know for sure. And they-
What
they
does the
both-
board say
This one?
before you get on the tram? Like, where does it say it's taking you?
Let's see. This is like, so that one said, one of them says gate 4. That's going to take me to gate 4.
Security reserves the right to search travelers at any time.
Let's see. I kind of see what's going on here. They take you to different gates and then back to the metro center. So I gotta just keep riding the same thing.
Ah.
Made it. Woo. 0 seconds left when I made it. Next stop, blank. What?
6 million in game or IRL?
Phew, that's
What
easy.
the hell? Why would
In
you say
game.
in the game? No!
No, I'm kidding.
IRL all the way.
Yeah. Then I'll buy like the. Do you know there's a $40,000 package that you can buy for this game?
I heard about it, yeah.
Yeah.
Like what the hell? I would never buy that. I would use the 6 million to get the best PC and the rest I would like invest or something.
I wonder
more
if the
money out of it.
$40,000 package comes with some hardware. Because I can't imagine
your
it's
old
like,
PC.
even if you bought all the ships in the game, you'd still have some money left over. You know what I mean? Like, not in-game, but if you bought all the games that you can have in the game, but bought them with real cash, it still wouldn't equal up to 40 grand, so it's got to come with something
Yeah.
else. Maybe a t-shirt. Actually, their t-shirts are ridiculous, dude. They're like, they're pretty much all sold out, and the selection is like shit. And they have it
Oh.
all copyrighted, so you can't like make shirts of your own, because I was gonna do that.
Now arriving, Metro
When you're
Center.
greedy, you're
Please watch
greedy.
your steps
Yeah.
when disembarking the train.
But I don't understand why they have such limited releases of these shirts. It's not like, they're not like $60 either. They're like 30, so it's like a reasonable price. It's just, okay, I'm at T5. I want to keep going, I think. Should I get on it again? Fuck it. Well, I don't know.
You will eventually
Security
reach it.
reserves the right to search travelers at any time.
Two perimeter.
Now
Oh,
arriving from
goodness.
City Gate. Stand by and let passengers
Yeah,
Oof, I'm going up
yeah.
against Warden.
You were right, actually. I would eventually reach it.
Trespassing
I'm
or
supposed
attempting
to stay
trespass
on.
train tracks is a
Okay, good,
serious
another one
and
disappeared.
dangerous offense.
Wait, no, this isn't the Warden. I'm about to go up against a Hurricane, which is quite strong. It's a heavy fighter.
Be considerate to your fellow travelers. Do not block doors.
A Hurricane and a Scorpius I can now identify. I was researching them the whole time.
So did you get, do you happen to remember where you got your power supply?
I am not sure. How did I get them? I'm not sure at all about them. I think it was like at some sort of cruise station, like Cruel 1 or 5 or something.
Yeah, I remember. It's Cruel 1, I remember. Now that you say that.
Now arriving, Floorville City Gate. Please
Shit,
watch your
this
step when
freaking
disembarking the
Hurricane is strong.
Right to search travelers at any time.
Ah, great, the PvPer just one-shotted me with a torpedo.
Serious
No.
Ah, nice.
Fucking fuckers, man. Like, why are the people spending 300, 400 grand to kill other players? This is so dumb.
What we do is we go around, kill people, and when we're out, we just suicide the ship, reclaim it, and go at it again.
Now, if you do that, you don't have to pay for your new missiles?
Nope. If you crash and claim your ship, it comes back fully stocked, refueled, everything.
That's a stupid loophole then. City Gates 5 is next stop. What the okay, I swear to God I'm going to the loop now.
I was full health with my ship, everything. One torpedo, literally one.
Yeah, that in my opinion kind of is an abuse of the torpedoes. They're for like protecting your capital ship if other players decide to attack you. People are just using them as offense.
My
They'll
target was
nerf
about
them.
to be dead as well. My
That's-
target was like super red, about to die. And I have to wait like... Oh wait, luckily if I expedite it, it's only 4 minutes. I might even just go back to Stanton at this point.
now arriving.
Yeah, I think that's how I ended up back here.
Please watch your step. when
We're tired of the
departing
abusers.
train.
City 5.
Step
Gate
away from the
5.
platform edge when train is approaching.
Sometimes you call the elevator and it doesn't want to work. It's mostly because someone's currently using that one. If you look at the elevator location, you'll see it changes from like a hangar to a port or something, when you're like, oh, there's someone in there.
Next stop, Lorville City Gate.
So the gates on this station in particular are kind of cool because if you have a, let's say like I'm on my Cutlass Black and I want to pick up one of my ground vehicles, I can go to one of these gates and land outside, call up my vehicle. I don't have to put my ship away or anything, and my vehicle comes up, I can load it right onto the ship. So basically it's good for picking up vehicles.
Yeah, we're gonna change that. Where there's like the vehicle hangar and the ship hangar in the same one.
It's so nice.
You can call your vehicles from inside your hangar.
I would take one with me every day.
Yeah.
It's just such a pain to do it. I have to put my ship away, then call the vehicle up, and then park the vehicle off to the side, hope it doesn't glitch out.
Lorville City
Yeah.
Gate.
And then
Watch your
when you
step
store the
when
ship with the
embarking
vehicle in
the
it,
train.
sometimes it comes back with a vehicle, sometimes it doesn't. Okay.
I wonder what vehicles I can fit in my cargo bay.
Gate 6
Trespassing
to the
or
Metro
attempting
Center.
to trespass on train tracks is a serious and dangerous offense.
Yes! I think I'm going to the Metro Center, finally! It's the longest subway ride I've ever been on.
Metro Center.
I just got pulled into a random guy's elevator.
Oh no.
And it went down, and then it kicked me out again, back into the lobby where you call your ship.
Ah, I can
What the
smell the
hell?
server cooking from here. Nothing like
Did
a
you-
server for breakfast.
But yeah, it wasn't only me, it even pulled this other guy that was AFK into the same elevator.
It's a
If
scam.
your mother over and over again. Now this guy's mad.
Imase boss.
Close enough, I guess. It's not a Bose though, it's, you have to say P.
Now arriving, Metro
Poos.
Center. Please watch your step when
Sounds
disembarking the
better.
train.
Imase poos.
Yeah, that's good, that's good enough.
Told him
I
he
didn't
had
say-
the
I didn't
Imase
say that,
boos.
bro.
You had to Google it.
I didn't say that, but yeah. I didn't say it, but that's how you say it.
Okay, yeah, I get what you're saying.
Reserves the
That's
right
like,
to purchase
yeah, we have an American word like that too.
Oh, what's that?
C-U-N-T.
C-U-N-T.
Yeah, I can't even say it. My
Oh,
mom,
no,
my
that's not
mom
the
would kill
same.
me.
We have that as well, but you say car, O-N-T, like. I don't
Okay.
know, that's also a bad word.
Yeah.
But that P word is very aggressive in Afrikaans.
Yeah. It's so
In
funny
your
that
language,
they...
in your language, it's just yeah, it's a woman's part, but in our language, it's a full-on what do you call it? It's a full-on like an aggressive word, I can say.
Mhm. Yeah, and here it's C-U-N-T is like it's like nails on a chalkboard to a woman, you know, like they're like. My mom's like, never ever use that word, never.
Finally ready to take deposit on a used
Like women hear that and it's like they like immediately are pissed. All right, maybe I did find a place to get guns. I might have I think I probably did, maybe.
Try using the map now,
Yeah.
like the map and then
Good
the
point.
zones. That's what I usually do if I don't know where to go. You can switch between the zones, right click to move around. So I think it's Platinum Bay.
Oh shit! I
Sometimes
didn't know about
it's-
the right-click one, man. That's a huge. Okay.
You drag around and look for the name, zoom in.
I knew you could
That's
left-click
how you
and
en-
like change your angle, but now right-clicking is a game changer.
Yeah, it won't be at the spaceport, I believe, so try a different zone.
So I'm in.
No worries.
But sometimes there's like a lot of zones and you have to like
Everything
find the
going
correct
all right?
one.
Residences,
Sure thing.
clothing shop.
How about that Jada lineup? Last night was one hell of a match.
Reclamation and disposal. No, probably not. So let's try zone. Oh, there's no zone 3.
Only issue I have with this ship so far is my power. I don't know what the hell's going on with it.
Did you talk to Wilbur?
He hasn't even been on in like a while.
He's on today.
I saw he was on at Johnny's server, but he was AFK or something. Okay, lag or server dev, place your bets. I think it's lag, to be honest.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think it's in this area.
So,
Equipment administration
gonna
office. That
go
might
back.
be it.
I'm gonna go back to my bounty and see if I can kill him this time. Without getting killed by PvPer. One shot torpedoing me.
That's not what I'm looking for.
You know, I'm at Stanton Gateway now, so I'm just gonna come back to Stanton. What's the point? Luckily, I don't fly with. I only fly with my sperm suit currently.
Mhm.
I don't lose anything.
Damn, the city is so too goddamn big right now.
That's why I hate big cities.
Yeah. I'll just find fucking guns somewhere else. I don't need to buy them here.
Most dangerous thing is getting through this pothole.
Finally ready to take the plunge.
Sometimes there's like a PvPer over here.
Yep.
Yesterday I found like 4 ships just dead over here. So there's already a guy over here. He better not kill me. Activating jump point. Come on.
Hey there, YouTube. Hey, Twitch. Welcome to your daily watch this guy try to find his way around the city and get trapped.
In today's episode, how to get out of Lorville when you're trapped.
Okay, set the route there.
Step 1, store all your items. Step 2, hold in backspace.
Okay.
This is strange, my bottle is like empty, there's no pillars or columns things.
That's a good sign, maybe. Just wants you to have an easy journey.
Maybe.
The Star Citizen gods are shining on you.
Yeah, but I think I'm almost through the whole thing, not a single... Yeah, I can see the end, not a single column or pillar, whatever.
Hey, there you go.
What the hell? It was an empty bottle.
Empty bottle. It's a good one.
Nice. Oh, this was the easiest bottle I've done. I better end up in Stanton though, that's the thing.
Oh shoot,
See
I
this?
could go to the business district right now, so I think I found my way there. Accidentally.
I am in Stanton.
Consider it to your fellow
Oh, nice.
traveler. Do
No,
not
wait.
lock doors.
Nope, I'm in Pyro. Yep, it didn't take me through, that's why it was empty. Really, man? I had to ruin it.
Oh, you ended up back in Pyro?
Yeah,
Huh.
I followed the powder.
Yeah. Guess this is where I'm going.
I was on the powder the whole time.
Hurston Security reserves the right to search travelers at any time.
Hurston Security reserves the right to search travelers anytime.
Back to the butthole.
Step away from the platform edge when trains
Fractured
approach.
butthole.
Did I That game is so funny.
Trespassing or attempting to trespass on trains.
It's so funny because of how detailed that game got. It's like, man, they really like made a complex RPG.
Next stop,
It's
I
actually,
can't believe the difficulty meter is that.
yeah.
How is that game not cancelled? That's my question.
I know. I actually Googled it, like whether I could stream it or not, and people are like, "Yep, why not?" You know.
I
they
Show
were-
Speed, if you know, heard of him, he
Oh, yeah.
streamed it.
He did.
Yeah. He was like going through the difficulty setting.
now
I mean, he had I don't know, he does that weird barking and stuff. I don't know, that made him popular.
Yeah.
I just looked at the camera, started barking and going mad at it, and that blew up for some reason.
I know people are really crazy about him. Okay, I ended up at this gun place on accident. Do you need any guns?
No. I am good. Like normal person weapons.
No, I'm at the Hurston Dynamics.
Oh, isn't that where you were going? For your ship or something?
I was, and I decided I'll go back to the spaceport and just say screw it for now. But then I accidentally ended up right here in front of it, so I will buy guns. Might as well.
Oh shit! Yeah, now there's like 5 billion columns to dodge.
Hurston offers a wide range of
Let's make it up.
Columns. Why am I saying columns? Columns.
and grow.
Oh shit.
I wouldn't worry about your English much. It's, like I've said before, it's much better than some of my friends that are actually born here. I have some friends I can't understand.
See, this looks like Pyro again. No way.
Ah,
I'm back in Pyro again. What the hell's going
wait,
on?
wait. Whoa. Why you guys got your guns out and shit?
This is like my.
Hold on.
This is like the third time I'm back in Pyro for some reason.
I see you're in the central business district of Hurston.
Yep. Yeah. I'm. Where? Do you know where the terminal? Can you see where the terminal is for to buy weapons in this place?
Oh, right. Right. Go back to where the main bit is, where that law is that you saw.
Yeah.
But like, you see that door that you were also going to go into. If you look at that window there, where that door is that you were going to, you know that door, that window at the very end from that balcony that you saw that guard at.
Yeah.
That goes into one of the Hurston people's office, but it's opposite the TDD, so just head straight. From where you exited from where the TDD bit is, it's opposite.
I don't know. TDD bit.
You know, you just exited on. Well, it's a delay, but where you exited
Yeah.
a second ago, from where that TDD bit is, where you do it, that's where you go opposite it. Oh, and you just seen a bit of the law for the place as well, from where you are down the stairs as you were as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's it's opposite there. That's where you can buy the weapons and such.
Okay.
What's all those bodies down there on the ground?
What bodies?
Oh, I thought there was some bodies on the floor.
I don't think I saw any.
Oh shit! Torpedo! I'm dead.
Ron, what are you
Wonderful.
doing?
Ah, really? I just want to get out of Pyro, but these
Oh, it's not.
PvPers, man.
Oh, it isn't
nah, I
for us,
can't.
it's for the hiding. So where you exited from there, it's opposite that part.
Opposite the exit?
No, so where you exited from the TDD bit that you were in, where you do the trade-in and
Okay.
all of that, it's opposite that. So when you exit that bit, it's just head straight.
Okay. Back to like the main entrance area?
Yeah, so when you coming into that whole bit,
Oh,
and
I
you,
see. says HD
Yeah.
showcase or yeah, it's probably over there.
Yeah. So it's an easy way to know that if you go into the left side where the TDD bit is, which is just like the trade distribution part where if you're doing the cargo of like, buy it at, say, that Arc Corp place where there were those vehicles you could spawn out that we were stopping at to refuel the other day
Yeah.
in your Cutlass?
Yeah.
At those outposts where you can spawn vehicles, land, refuel, you can also go into the storage part of that building, of that outpost, and you can buy commodities. So like, I don't know, buy 100 SCU of iron, let's say for example, right?
Yeah.
You then go and you want to sell that, and you go on like SC Trades and you see where do they sell, where do they buy, where you can sell iron at, say, Hurston, Microtech, Barrage. You would then go to that city's, if it is a city you want to sell it at, TDD. So for Hurston, it's where you are, opposite the weapon part that you buy. If you are at Microtech, it's in the where the center mass place is, where you buy the weapons. It's in that plaza part of the commons.
Okay.
It's in that area. In Orison, it's next to Stratus Mall. It's literally next to it. And Arc Corp, it's you know where that circle thing is where you get off the train from Spaceport Park, or
Yep.
that elevator bit. It's on the right when you get there, and that's where that TDD is. But that's where you sell it in the city. So when you do those things, that's what you do for the city part if you're selling it there. So you can see why I do the hoarding contracts now, because it's very complicated, and it's actually your real money that you buy and sell with these things.
Yeah.
For the hoarding contracts, you just do the hauling thing on the contract bit, and pick whichever one you want. You go to that to collect it, and then you take that to the location that it says on there. And it's easy. You don't have to do all of that thing. Just put it in the freight elevator, send it down, and you're done.
Okay.
Or pick it up the freight elevator, put in your ship, go to that the location, send it down. It's really easy, which is why I love doing them. And it's less complicated. It's also relaxing as well to do it. It's not like you're thinking of X, Y, Z. You're just, doing it.
So any
It's really
size gun, size 1 gun is size 1 gun, right? Like if my ship says it can take a size 1 gun, I just buy whatever I like, attribution.
Whatever
Yeah.
size one, yeah. Yeah.
But the other stat that it gives you another stat too. Hold on. Buy this. You use attributions, right, Han?
I use attributions, yeah.
Okay. I'm doing that for my Mustang. Now this thing's gonna be
Nice.
fucking insane.
Yeah.
I got 2 extra
Luckily,
weapons now.
yeah. I will say I haven't changed the guns for the pilot on my Star Lancer. It's still the same ones that it came stock with. The only thing I've changed on my Star Lancer is the quantum drive from a Sparkfire to a Bolon. That's the only thing I've changed on my ship for my Star Lancer. That's the only thing. Because I don't really get in combat, so I don't need to worry about my guns on my freighter, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But the reason why I changed Sparkfire to a Bolon is the Sparkfire is a competition quantum drive, and I know that the Star Lancer's got those quarters which are very luxurious for a freighter, but because it's double bed, it's got your own bathroom and very luxurious. But I thought because it's a freighter and it says industrial for the ASOP terminal, and its primary job is freight, it's cargo loading, it's cargo unloading, it's transporting vehicles, whatever. I figured industrial quantum drive is probably better for it,
Yeah.
and they're all the same speed. So you may have a Mustang one, but it's the same speed there and back,
Yeah.
kinda.
Yeah, I know what you mean. You can't speed
But
up quantum.
No, not yet. Anyway, they're changing the quantum drives all the time, so that for the vehicle that it's specific. So like it could have more quantum fuel if it's an exploration. they could go long places. It may have not as much fuel. You know, they change it all the time. It's not like because it's an alpha, it's changing all the time. You don't know what it's going to be one update to the next.
Right.
But the one thing I like about the Bolon is the cooldown time, which is why I look at whenever I look at the things.
Oh.
It's a 40-second timer. So the Sparkfire that came with stock was a 10-second cooldown, and I thought that's a bit fast for me
Yeah.
because it's like I don't mind waiting 40 seconds after I've got to have a quantum to go to another. That's why it took me long to get to you the other day in ArcCorp, because I had that 40-second cooldown. But I don't mind that because it's a freighter. It's not like I need to be there really fast.
Yeah,
sort of
you're
thing.
doing chill missions.
Yeah, and also the other thing why I got the 40-second cooldown for it is going in atmo. It's really slow if you're if you're not going in a straight line, you're going up. It's really slow getting out of atmo.
I'm not sure why there's
Is
always
it-
NPCs standing on this bench outside of Hurston. You see that?
At least it's not T-posing.
They're like, there's always like 6 people standing out, not scattering like cockroaches in the light.
Yeah, it's weird, but yeah, I see what you mean.
They
And
do
I
it
do it sometimes.
every time I come out of there. They're standing on that.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's like, well, why that bench? Why this one? Why not all the other
Yeah,
ones?
yeah. Oh, McSheet.
I
That's-
missed the tram. I'm not even sure if this is the right tram either, but I'll take it and see where it goes.
That should be the right one.
Are you even in it?
No, not yet.
Oh, okay.
I missed it because I was thinking about it a little bit, and I'm like, I'm not sure if this is the right one. But
Right, yeah.
yeah, there's only
It should say at the top where it's going or something like
it just
that.
says it's arriving.
Got it. But yeah, like, it's a bit slow coming out of Atmo and going in. So say you're coming from space going into it and you've got the quantum speed on, it's really fast coming into like a place, like when you do that.
Yeah.
But leaving Atmo, it's like so fucking slow. Even if you got the quantum speed on, it's so slow doing it, which is why you see me boosting every time. Like, you know, every time the boost happens and then it goes, then you see me boosting, and it's because I'm holding the boost button. So whenever it goes to 0 and then 25 and then it boosts, I do that whenever I'm trying to leave Atmo, and also the space bar, so it, you know, goes up at the same time, just so I can get out of Atmo fast, sort of thing. Or I just leave the cruise control on and just let it go up slow, and just watch a video to your live stream to catch up or something.
Yep.
But yeah, like it's
Thank you
it
for
is
that.
slow,
Police
but
station, North Quarter.
You're
Please
welcome.
watch your step when
I'm
disembarking.
glad to be your source when you need to zone out.
Security reserves the
Yeah,
right to search
but,
doors at any time.
I will say it, for what the ship is, it's very good for like cargo, but it's slow. But what I like is it's a freighter. It's not like it's a speeder or racing ship. It's a freighter. It's not gonna do like mass things every single time.
Yeah.
Which is what I like about it. Actually, funny enough, got someone in the Orgamin actually bought themselves a Star Lancer because I showed them what it is. So they actually got it last week apparently, and I didn't even know. But yeah, they got one because of the capabilities of it. Because unlike a turret, like a Connie, you have to pick between a rover, be it the Ursa for instance,
Yeah.
or cargo. You can't do both. But with the Star Lancer, you can pick a Ursa rover or the CSVSM that I've got, an STV, maybe an ATLS if you want easy cargo loading and unloading, and then you can have the rest of the cargo on both sides of the back bit, or just however much you can have if you've got storage crates there, and then you can have the rest of the cargo in the middle where the ventral bit goes down, which is amazing to be honest. There's also the armory at the front, but you know.
I like the
Trying to figure out where to go.
I like the Cutlass Black because it's you can still get a vehicle on it, but it's that's
Yeah.
the thing that sucks is that it's one or the other. You either have a vehicle or cargo.
Well, if you have the STV or PTV, you can have both,
Yeah. What's the PT?
which is great. The PTV is the little buggy.
oh yeah, I do want to get that thing. That thing looks fun.
This close to center.
Yeah. Right, if you go, I'll tell you an easy way to get to the spaceport if that's where you go.
Yes.
Go out that door that you're there to the medical bay, or medical hospital.
Oh, okay, hang on. I think I just went up some stairs. Let me make sure. Like I'm going to the hospital. Okay, yeah.
Well, yeah, if you go back down to where that is and then go to the hospital.
Yeah.
And then go to where you buy the medical supplies.
At the
So,
hospital.
you know, like the med pens and all of that
Yeah.
of that hospital.
Okay.
And instead of going to buy it, just head in that direction, but then go up the stairs
Sure.
of
We all
where
want
that
people to
is,
work longer
and
hours.
then
Overdosing on
that
stimulants is
leads
not
you
the
to
answer.
where the
From a higher chance of accident.
like it's a fast way to get to where the spaceport and the gate station part is.
Okay, so I'm at the
Um,
pharmacy now.
Yeah, if you look at the pharmacy, look right, and then those stairs
Okay.
that's there.
Welcome to
Metro
Maine.
Center. Oh
You
yeah.
go up. Yeah, it's whenever I'm at Tammy and Sons or the bar in that, or if I'm coming from the hab, I always go to where Tammy and Sons is, to that place, right?
Yeah.
Then I get up there. It's a fast way to get to the spaceport thing. You can tell I've been living here for a while to know that route.
Yeah. Seriously. Great tour
I mean,
guide.
it's probably easy to do the other way that you were doing, but it's just like a
No,
fast way
was
that I know.
actually real easy. I'll do that from now on, actually. Especially
Yeah,
get the
it's-
signs and
but-
everything right from that pharmacy. Hey, who's this guy?
No, but yeah, like it's one of those things where you don't think about it for like Lawville because it's Lawville, but it's one of those things that if you've been there a while, you think of these fast ways to like get around places. If it's a city like Lawville or Microtech or whatever, and you don't really think about it after the fact, so you just do it, just like like it's a natural thing, like breathing or something. So yeah, it's pretty good. Oh.
Did you make it back to Stan yet, sir?
Nope.
No?
I
Oh,
just
funny.
came out of a hangar queue of 7, so I'm about to go to the gateway again.
Oh man,
Oh,
so many
funny.
people must be getting killed at the gateway then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why
Oh,
this
funny.
I mean,
story.
one torpedo.
Make sure, by the way, you buy that door that the guy's staring at, because that's the door that will lead you out to the TISA spaceport bit. I don't know why this tram does it for TISA, but yeah, just make sure you're looking at that door.
What do you mean? What does it do?
I'll just keep staring at it.
Now arriving from Metro Center. Stand by and let
What happens? Does it like bug out if you're not watching it or something?
No. Just keep staring at it. It gets you to TISA spaceport, where that door is.
Oh, okay.
So whenever you're at that tram, right, and you enter the tram for TISA,
Yep.
it for whatever reason flips itself,
Oh,
and that door you entered now is the door you exit for TISA. So whenever I'm in that tram, I just stare at the sign that says, whatever the station is, but you've gone on the train, right?
yeah.
And I just wait for the door to shut, and I just stay where I am
To the ASOP vehicle
for the whole
retrieval
ride,
system.
and then I get to TISA spaceport that way.
Stand by.
It's really easy.
I got 100k actually, what the hell.
You got 100K?
Come on, keep it moving.
I said in global chat, send 100k for toe peaks, and I got 100k.
So go on, find like the dirtiest toenails you can find and send them a picture of them. Okay. Elevator.
Elevators
Yeah,
are
now
broken.
just
I
go to
checked,
the
mate.
elevators over there, whichever one, and then you get to your hangar.
Checkmate. Elevators are broken, huh?
Yep, apparently. Luckily, I'm not there.
Huh.
So far,
Lucky.
teaser's not working. Okay, so there we go. Take that. Yeah, give me this hangar. Let's go.
Oh, this guy in front of me just got killed by a missile.
Oh no, that's not a good sign.
No! Come on, let me through! Come on!
It's always the second elevator you try as well that it works. It's so
Yeah.
weird.
I'm in the butthole.
All right.
There's hope.
Oh, this is quite funny, guys. So the other day, I was trying to fire at a carrick, right? And I jumped away, and then as I was coming back, that carrick disappeared or something. Because I got a lot of damage and I was, you know. Anyway, when I was going back to Gramax, because that guy disappeared, right? I see a caterpillar going into Gramax. So I thought, oh, I'll just, you know, fire at them to, you know, get their loot. As soon as I did that, the turrets started firing at me. And then I died and my ship got blown up fully.
Instant karma.
And then, yeah, and then when because I thought, oh, I'll get to you know, the Klesha prison because I got a crime stat. And normally when you do that, anyway, so it's fine, you get to Klesha. No, go back to Lawville. Because I was spawned at Everest or something. And then I went back to my body, which was still there, and I got my armor back. So I luckily didn't lose my guns, my armor, whatever. I also was in a Casa Rambler, so what I did was I opened all the doors, and then lined my ramp
What
with
the hell,
my body,
man?
and then reversed so my body flies into my ship. Then I, you know, because I didn't have a tractor beam with me, I didn't want to, you know, do that, so I just did that. And then once I put my stuff in my body, my armor and such, I then track beamed my dead body out of the back ramp. So that happened.
I'm still in
That's
pyro.
Can you ask the chat if anyone else is having issues? You want me to come see if I can get you?
At this point, I give up. I'm just gonna stay here.
I've just realised I could have given you guys my scarab glasses if I really wanted to.
You what?
You know the glasses that I wear on my character?
Yeah.
The see-through ones. I could give you one of those if you want, by you killing me.
For killing you?
And then you leave my body and then taking them. Because I'll still have them on my face, it's just...
Oh, it
you know.
duplicates?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Because if you have glasses on you, like those ones, your body will have them, but you will... I think it works like that, where you still have them, but it'll be like in the medical... I don't know, it might be. I don't want to try it, because in case it doesn't work and then, you know, I lose them, but...
Well, I mean, if I did it, I would give them back to you if you didn't get them, for sure.
Yeah, true. Not many people would do that. Especially in Pyro.
Yeah, oh yeah, and Pyro? No way. People are savages.
Yeah, Pyro is Murder Hobo Central.
Yeah. So has anyone else in the chat mentioned having issues with the gateway on?
I'm gonna try it one more time as slow as possible, and if it doesn't push me through, I'm just gonna stay over here.
Shields enabled.
Oh shit, yeah, I got 4 weapons now.
I'm gonna go as slow as possible, following with dust no matter what, and if this doesn't get me through, I give up.
Wait, you going to the Pyro Gateway? So, are you going to Pyro now?
Me?
Yeah.
I might, if depends on how Han makes out.
Engaged.
Oh, gotcha.
Quantum travel complete.
I'm had to travel to the gateway just in case.
If this doesn't add work, I'm just gonna stay.
See, and I'm gonna, because I want to see if I can make it through too, or if I can make it through.
You sure you got a jump module on your ship?
Engage.
I don't know that.
Because you need a jump module to do it. I know that because when I was switching my Starlancer Sparkfire to a Bolon, every time I'd done it, the jump module would not be there.
Yeah.
And I managed to figure out a way to trick it so that it changes to a Bolon, but also keeps the jump module on there. It was such a pain in the butt to do, to be honest.
So.
It was so annoying to do. I eventually done it, but every time I was doing it, I stored my ship, and then when I done it, I took it out. Luckily, I went into the elevator where the hab is to then get to the engineering fast, and then checked them all the time. And I eventually done it, but you know, yeah, it was annoying. That's why I'm not changing my weapons on my ship for the pilot that's on the sides.
Yeah.
Because I don't know what it would do if I tried that. So I'm not trying it.
I think the Mustang has a jump module because it's the touring
It
one.
better.
remember?
You'd be screwed if you didn't. You just changed the weapons, didn't you? You didn't do anything else.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
And
Might
I
need to
didn't
refuel though
change
when
the
you get to
weapons.
the pirate gateway, but yeah.
It actually has two gimbals that weren't used on it. It comes with
Nice.
two, so I just added weapons to that, and I just went with size 1 because I didn't want
Yeah.
to push the power limits or anything. I don't have an upgraded power yet, so
If you're looking on vehicles to see it, you won't be able to see it because it's not in a hangar stored, so your vehicle you won't be able to access your vehicle on the thing to see the stats.
oh, you can't.
But that's
see
what
it.
you're trying to do.
Yeah, I was just kind of curious if I could see something there.
No, so when you're in your hangar and you've stored it, that's when that will go from locked to grey to then access it, or light grey. But when it's not accessible, it'd be with a locked symbol or, you know, dark. You can't access it.
Yeah.
So I think I might be wrong for that. I'm not on the game at the moment. So I won't know, but yeah.
Your nose is sounding better.
Kinda.
You have
It's
an
still
infection.
No, I haven't got an infection. It's just a common cold thing.
No, I meant like a sinus infection.
Oh no! I haven't had that for like years. Like I haven't had that forever. I don't think.
You know, anytime I
There's
know.
another guy in the battle with me.
What's that? You got someone in the butthole with you?
Yeah, so if he makes it through and I don't, then it has to be something on my side.
Make note of their
Yeah.
name and ask them in chat after.
To be honest though, whatever it is that I've got for this cold, I'm not really bothered by it because I've had worse things happen to me in the past that are worse than whatever I've got right now. Same for COVID. It's worse than I've had worse things than COVID.
Yeah, me too.
Which is why I wasn't fussed really when I had it for that 2 week. It felt like the common cold because yeah, I wasn't really fussed by it because I've had worse things happen to me.
I felt the
before.
same way, and then I got a call saying that the guy that I caught it from died, and I was like, oh shit. I'm like, oh man. So then I started getting scared. But at first I was like, this is nothing. And it really was.
Yeah.
It ended up being nothing. I got lucky, but that guy didn't. He's dead.
Yeah.
I was the union
Likes to
steward
be
at that
him.
point, so I had to like empty his locker for his wife and stuff like that. It sucked. It
Oh.
was terrible. Yeah,
Well, I mostly say I've had something worse than that. Cause okay, I'll just say what it was that I had. You heard of an infected ingrown toenail?
an infected ingrown toenail?
Yeah, have you heard of that?
No.
It's
I've had
basically
that.
when best I can describe it. So it's when best way I can describe it is with a thumb or something. So you know when your nail digs into your skin.
Yeah.
I'm in freaking Stanton! About damn time.
Hey,
Ah,
nice.
good.
Me too.
That's
Holy
basically
shit.
what it is. It's basically when the nail digs into your skin and then becomes infected or something from that. That's basically what it is. Yes, I may have had it because I may have had it caused it to happen myself because of I'm an idiot and I didn't do whatever to not make it happen. But for about all of high school, I had pain from it,
Yeah.
more or less, and it mostly hurt when I had shoes on when I was walking around for like however long school was. Finally got rid of it in year 11 or something. I had an infection operation to get rid of it. But for however long it was, that's what I had, and I had antibiotics to help with it and all of that stuff. But that's why when I had COVID or something, I wasn't fussed about it, probably because the antibiotics from that helps a little bit.
Yeah.
But also I was having headache meds as well for something, so it probably those meds from the past probably helps a bit in a way. So that's why when I had COVID for that thing, I wasn't really fussed because I've had worse things like that I had to experience.
Yeah.
So
You ever had
it wasn't really bad.
You ever had an abscess tooth?
No,
Oof,
luckily.
man, that'll make you. Yeah. You can't think. You can't sleep.
Pain, yeah.
Just like the worst pain. I mean, I've been through some shit. I've broken bones. I broke my jaw once. I'd rather break my jaw again than have
Yeah.
abscess tooth. I'd rather break my jaw twice.
Do you know what's really crazy though about what I had with that thing that I said? The funny thing is, I said to a doctor once, this is also what made me not get COVID vaccine and such, because I didn't trust doctors after the fact. Or any medical professional after the fact. I said to the GP doctors or whatever, just do the operation to get rid of it now because I'm in so much pain and whatever. They didn't listen to me because they said if we do it now it will get worse. They didn't do it then, and it got worse.
Oh, damn.
Yeah,
It's
they
not-
didn't
I targeted
and I
you.
don't have
I'm sorry,
medical.
I didn't mean to. I don't even
No,
know
it's
how.
fine. I don't have any medical stuff. I don't know any medical
Oh,
stuff. I mean, I
you.
watched Grey's Anatomy, but that's
I was about to
Um,
shoot. I was like, what the hell?
wait. Has Hans got red on him?
Yeah, that's me. I don't even know how.
Oh,
I didn't even press T. I don't know how it happened. And I'm in
Oh.
quantum.
that's weird.
I stopped. I'm fully stopped.
Good. But yeah, so when I said to them that do it now will get worse, it got worse. But then obviously we kept doing the stuff to treat it, and then I eventually had the operation. Funny enough, he just said it will fall off. And that's literally the medical professional saying it will just fall
there
off
you go.
eventually. Like, that's the amount of help. Like, one of the things they said, it'll just fall off. Like, I know it would do it. I know they are meaning that, but it just sounded funny when they said it'll just fall off.
Yeah,
Like-
I actually
Weird.
I've seen not an official medical way of dealing with that, but I've helped a guy deal with that
Yeah.
before, because when I was an engineer, we all wore these like boots that
Yeah.
your feet would get nasty in them, just hot and sweaty and everything, because they had to be electrical insulated rated, which is like makes
Oh,
them
right.
thick and like hot and all that. Anyway, the guy had something like that going on. Oh, shoot on! I might crash into you.
Oh
I'm watching
shit!
the screen. What are you doing? You definitely look like you're gonna crash into him.
Not in a Mustang. This thing stops on a dime and turns like nothing. It's crazy.
Yeah.
So yeah, I had to heat up a pin with a torch and then melt it through his nail. Ugh.
Oh.
And what it does is it
Yeah,
relieves the pressure underneath it,
Ah,
and he just
yeah.
couldn't do it himself, so I had to help him out.
Oh, at least you helped him.
Yeah, hell yeah. You know, you work on a shift
But,
with a guy, you like become family with him.
Yeah.
You spend
But,
12 hours a
yeah,
day,
so
4
when,
days a week together.
Yeah, funny enough, when the COVID vaccines were going on, right, back in 2020, I believe, in the UK, I was in sixth form, so I was 17 at the time, I believe. And I asked my teacher, like the teacher that I had at the time, because obviously you ask your teachers about these things so you think they know about it.
Yeah.
And I was asking them, like, what it is or something, and then I said that I think I mentioned that I wasn't going to get it because I just didn't want to get it, and I didn't trust doctors, which is primarily why. But I didn't say that. I just said I didn't want to get it, and then a few of the people in my class was like, "Oh, you're going to kill my grandparents. Oh, you're going to kill that." Basically accused me of being a murderer, probably. And obviously being autistic, it's sort of overwhelming and all that, and it didn't help when I got home about that. But they were saying, "Oh," they were basically gaslighting me when I said exactly what happened to my parents. But yeah, I didn't get any of those ones, and I'm glad I haven't, because I literally didn't. I got it myself, and I didn't need any of that stuff. But yeah, like, I didn't get that thing when it was offered to me back then, and I didn't get any of them when they were, offered, because of what happened with those professionals when I had that thing on my foot.
Yeah.
So, because of that, I didn't trust no one after that for medical professional stuff. So I didn't get it because of that.
That's understandable, but also,
yeah.
My friend Glenn didn't get any either, and now he's dead.
Well, yes, I think because of my age and because of the fact that I had those antibiotic stuff and all those meds and such over the years, I think that probably helped me a little bit, to be honest. I think that's what helped a bit.
Antibiotics
and the
are
facts.
good for colds. I don't care what doctors say. Well, actually, a lot of them will tell you it's not good, and then like for me, my lungs got infected, and they kept telling. I kept asking them all along, like, "Hey, can I get antibiotics? It will really help me with this." No, you don't need them because they really don't help. And I'm like, yeah, but I've got an infection. Yeah, but that's just because it's a cold. And then it started getting worse. And eventually they finally said, okay, here's an inhaler, steroids, and here's a prescription for, like...
They should have just listened to you in the first place.
Yeah, antibiotics. It was like penicillin. And then within like 3 days I was feeling like $1 million.
Yeah, they should really have listened to you. This is why I don't have any medical degree, but it's like I knew more than they knew, which is weird.
Well, you know your body, yeah, and some doctors don't appreciate that.
Yeah, and it's like
you don't know what you're doing. You didn't go to school.
Funny enough, during lockdown I watched Grey's Anatomy as well, so yeah, I guess I learned a bit from that as well during the lockdowns and such. I watched that show like a lot, and I binged it, I think, because what you're gonna do, you can't do much during the lockdown, so I just binged a lot of shows, and that was one of the shows I binged. So I just did that mostly, and Torchwood, which I will say for Doctor Who, Torchwood is very dark. It's the dark adult version of Doctor Who.
Cool.
Well, let's just say this. One of the series was called Children of Earth, and
I'm coming there to meet you.
Actually, no, I won't. The last season. Yeah, the last season of Torchwood was called Miracle Day, and Miracle Day, which was set in America for most of the series, and Wales and England as well. But it basically was no one dies. So say you were crushed in a car when Miracle Day happened, which happened to someone in the show, you will still be alive. If you got shot fatally, like say in the head, you would still be alive. If your neck got snapped and your head was backwards, you would still be alive. But if it wasn't Miracle Day, you would be dead, basically. So it was like that sort of thing where whatever happened made everyone not die apart from one person being Captain Jack Harkness, played by John Barrowman. So it was all like, everyone in the world didn't die apart from him. But if it was the reverse, he can't die, but everyone else can. So it's like the roles were reversed basically for that series, which was the last one. But I watched that show as well during lockdown. I even have a DVD box set for it, which is how I did it.
That was funny, actually. During lockdown, I probably got out more than ever. Cause, like,
I didn't.
It was crazy. I was going up, like, I started running, and I'd run right up Main Street in my city, which is usually busy as hell, especially in the summer, like, because we're a beach town. And,
right, yeah.
We get all the Canadian tourists and even a lot of people from the UK, a lot of people from like Eastern Europe and stuff like. But we get a lot of tourists, and it was like none of that. So that was a Friday night, and I was jogging up Main Street, right up the middle of the road. There wasn't a cop, no cops around, no people, no nothing. Just everything was shut off. It was weird. It was like being in a zombie movie. It was kind of cool.
That sounds amazing, but also terrifying at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will admit, you know, you're meant to have the fun time in college, right?
Yeah.
My college experience was for sixth form, because that's like, I did that before going to college, so I technically had 2 years of that rather than 3. For sixth form, my lessons mostly were online for half of it, so I had online lessons. For maths, English, and the main thing that I was doing, it was all online. And then in college, when I got there, it was mostly in person, and maybe the maths and English was online at one point, maybe. I'm not sure, I've forgotten mostly, but that was because the lockdown thing was like on and off. It was like you didn't know if it was going to happen, if it wasn't, how long.
Yeah.
But it was like occasionally it was on like that. And then the last year, which I quit because it felt like year 7, or like I was back in high school again.
Yeah.
With the disruptions. One of my English or math lessons were online, but that's because the teacher couldn't be there, so it has to be online for it. But I didn't attend that because I had a grudge with online lessons at that time. But funny enough, one of the classmates there was like, "Oh, why are you complaining? You've never had online lessons before."
50%.
And she was such a, I don't know how to, I don't want to be rude, but she was so rude, like for me, or to me, and I was older than her as well, so she should have respect. Anyway, that's the same respect to elders. I was older than her. Anyway, she was like saying, "Oh, we've never had online lessons before." But anyway, yeah, that was another one that I had, and I didn't attend it at all. And both those teachers that we had for those lessons understood why, because of the previous year. But yeah, most of my college experience was either, or semi-college, sixth form-ish college experience was online lessons for mine. Or doing a COVID test thing on the week, most of the week for the sixth form bit. But yeah, most of it was just online lessons for it. So yeah, I did have a great experience for college, to be honest. Thanks to that pandemic, but I'm not really fussed. I would have done party and all of that anyway, so I'm not really a party guy. So I'm not really fussed.
I was in college.
Yeah.
But not. I didn't. I didn't have a ton of time because I got a pretty serious job before finishing college, so I had to straighten out a bit. Working for a defense contractor, they like checked my background. They had to pass clearance test which is for national security.
Gotcha. Funny enough, I'm exempt from wearing a face mask lanyard at one point during the pandemic because I stopped wearing those masks because of autism, and also they're just annoying to wear. So I got an exempt thing for wearing a face mask just in case someone says, "Oh, why are you not wearing a face mask?" I could just wave that, like pull that out and be like, "I'm exempt." Obviously, I did get a medical thing saying that I'm exempt. I just got that lanyard off Amazon for like £5 or something. I literally got it off Amazon for £5 just so I don't wear a face mask. Like that's where I got it from. And I don't think I wore it much. I had it on me just in case, but I don't think I ever I think I had it hanging out of my jacket pocket so that it showed, so if anyone asked, so no one asked, but it's like there, so it's like advertising saying I'm exempt, just so people don't say like, "Oh, he's exempt."
Are you docking?
So they don't ask, "Well, you're not wearing a mask," so they get so they get
you.
harassed.
How many people?
I think I'm now 4th.
What?
Oh, you're a Seraphim. I was wondering I was looking at. I had to turn my phone to the side just so I could see where you're at because it looks weird.
That's amazing that you can spot that by just looking at the station.
Well, I also looked at the. I also turned my phone so it's vertical because I'm on full screen right now on my phone. So I turned it to the side to see what it was, and also the fact that it was Crusader that you were at as well. That's how also I knew it was Seraphim. Or as it was before it was Seraphim, Port Olisar.
Shields enabled.
So this time I didn't target you, Han.
Ah,
That's good. Let me just hop on.
What Connie are you in?
Connie, what do you
now I'm 4th. I am in a Androm.
Nice. Personally, I'd go over the Taurus, but that's just me for the Connie.
Alright, I'm gonna hop out. I'm gonna hop out and then get on your ship.
You got this? You got a helmet on?
We'll see. Only one way to know.
5 seconds later, struggling to breathe.
Bye-bye, Mustang.
Oh, are you self-destructing it?
No. Just letting it sit.
Oh,
Leaving it there.
I was self-destructing it and got out as fast as I can and then got to on the ship.
You can actually eject.
I know.
I haven't done it yet, though.
Oh, Han, do you want to blow his ship up while you're there?
No. I wanna risk a crime stat or anything.
Oh, yeah, we're right
You
outside.
get a crime stat. Totally. I think he left the garage door open for you.
I close it again.
Oh. Maybe he didn't. There's also an
I
airlock
did have it
outside
open.
the- by the way.
Yeah, I had it open, but I saw you went for elevator, so I closed it.
You do know there's an airlock on the side that you can use, by the way.
I didn't. Now I know.
Right, go into the garage bit once you've gotten on the ship, and then you'll see what I'm on about.
Okay.
When you get up the elevator, that is.
That's if it were, yeah. Oh, it's going.
Yeah, I opened all exterior, closed all exterior
Oh,
before
okay.
you in.
Okay, I thought it was me.
That's why I done that.
Hey, this looks just like... This is the same ship you rented, isn't it?
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
This one actually has both turrets now. Both of them are turrets.
So yeah, when you go into the garage bit, and on the side part when you go into the rear, there's those circle doors in the bit. You actually see it when you're on the when you're in third person. There's those circle things on the sides.
Yeah.
That's the airlock.
Okay. Yeah, and eventually those will be able to dock right to, like, stations and stuff,
Yeah.
right?
All ship. So there's a ship called the Liberator that is a docking ship, basically.
Okay.
So yeah, you'll be able to do that. That's why on my Star Lancer there's that airlock there,
Yeah.
because that'll be able to dock with certain ships as well, like the Liberator and what have you. And I think the Ironclad's got an airlock as well from the video when they showed it off at last May or something for the first time.
Yeah.
And they showed it has an airlock. So yeah, a lot of the ships are going to have airlocks in the future for that sort of thing. And also, if you're EVA-ing, you can easily get into an airlock. That's also why there's airlocks.
Yeah. They're great for those asteroid bases.
Oh yeah. Oh, you know that Ironclad? If you had a small ship, that top bit, or actually cargo in general. So say you had 32 SCU of cargo, but you didn't want to put it through the front ramp of the Ironclad because you didn't know if it'd be a pain to do.
Yeah.
You can open that roof of the Ironclad and then put it into the Ironclad from the top.
Oh, that's cool.
That's why there's a roof there to load and unload cargo easily.
Ah, shit, I saw a YouTube video last night about the hull C, hull D, hull E. I should have put it right in the Discord immediately, but I didn't think of it until now.
Let me do it. I think I know what you're on about. Because I think I showed you it as well.
This guy was making crazy money with it.
Oh, right.
Come on.
Where is it?
By the time I land, I have to go to the gym. Like, honestly, what the hell?
Let's see
I'm
what-
actually here if I can.
Hey, thank you, YouTube and Twitch. 12 viewers on YouTube. Good morning, everybody.
Nice.
Is this the video on about? We're on the lobby chat thing.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, so that video is by a guy called Astro Historian, and he's done videos on a thing called the Cargo Crisis,
Yeah.
which is probably one that I'll also share that because that's one of my favorite videos of his. So, can't even type today.
I just subscribed to that guy.
Cargo Law. There you go. So that video that I just linked there, so you know all the ships that have docking and stations and all of that, that's because they retrofitted them so they can fit the whole series ships. That's why there's those docking ports on the side of most stations.
Ah,
Yeah. So that's why Serapham's got a docking station, Micro Everest, Tresla, Beijini, they all have cargo, like those things. That's why. Because they were so it's not an official name, but it's what he's called it, a cargo crisis thing. It's his version of, it's his name for it.
I gotcha.
But yeah, basically a lot of so there's a thing called the Messers, which is a government in Sussex, and they got overturned. It's in the video that says, and when that happened, everything went into chaos, where they were basically hunting down people who were loyal to the Messers, or advocates, or like people who sucks up to the Messers, all of them.
Hey, on, before we go in though, check this gun out.
And a lot of the companies
oh shit,
like
laser.
RSI, Origin,
Oh shit.
others, they were sort of like they
Nice,
had
I've heard
to.
that.
That's the new SMG that you can get from
Yeah, you have
Mission.
it. Check your store.
I
I
have
haven't
it
got it yet.
somewhere, yeah.
Probably hangar 8, area 8.
Area 18. Yeah. You need to set
But
my
yeah,
imprint
so
and
this
you can do like a
crisis,
few.
basically, all of the companies that you
flag.
can think of. So all of the companies, ship manufacturers that you can think of, like MIST, like Origin, RSI, Anvil, all of them, they were sort of like scrutinized for being like Messer, like loyalists or something.
Yeah.
But MISC, their first ship they made or produced was a Hull series, but it was made or whatever before the company was founded or something. So that's another thing about the Hull.
They're stuck.
It's their first ever ship that they ever made. And then, others that they made later on down the line and all of that. So, but yeah, that Astro Historian guy, he's pretty impressive for what he does.
Yeah, it's stuck.
He's done loads of videos. Like, where's another one he's done? You might like it. What he's done as well is The Law of Pyro, a complete history of Drake. He's done the complete history of the naval doctrine of the UEE, famous ships of the Navy, one being a Bengal carrier, Javelin, stuff like that. He's done a complete history of the law, 1, 2, 3, 4 of it. Complete history of Anvil. The medical mystery of biotech, like when you respawn and such, biotech, and when you make your character. He's done others of different franchises, like Helldivers and stuff like that for Astro Historian. He's done Religion, First Bloody Interplanetary War for the Unification for Star Citizen, Cargo Crisis, Crusader Spirit, Zeus, Fate of the First Settlers of Star Citizen, F-22 Raptor Amble F-8, Origin 300i lore, Starfield lore, the Badu lore, Badu Human Thing, RSI Polaris, loads of things. He's done lots of stuff on Star Citizen, basically. But yeah.
I am good, yeah, thank you. People in chat say give it a minute or two. Ah, really?
Yeah, he's very interesting. The one I watch a lot is that Cargo Crisis video and the whole series lore video I linked.
I'd like to make some lore videos like that. I like doing video editing and stuff like that, so that'd be kind of fun.
Yeah. And shall I share some other thing that you might like? Shall I share on here? I'll share part 1 and 2 just so you can access it easily. There's only... Actually, I won't do that because this one doesn't have it. Right, here we go.
Damn, the door button doesn't even work now, so we're kind of like really stuck here.
I
wonder if we can just go through it. No. Han's getting comfortable. Sometimes you just gotta press it 1,000 times.
Yeah, I was spamming the shit out of it.
I am too. And we're probably taking down the server.
Hello.
Burn, damn it.
Well, this is the first bug today, I guess.
Damn.
Okay.
Like, we really have to fix the elevators this year, honestly.
Right. Those 3 you might like the look of. For machinimas, for like that. There's also a guy called Fatbird, who's done like a thing called Spirit Breaker. He actually done one with the Star Lancer as well. I'll show the other version because there's it's like 2 parts or something. So this is like they're sort of merged together.
I just said, help! We're stuck in an elevator and Honda's farting. He said, no, he's not farting. And I said, that's true, I had a burrito. I've actually been in that situation. Or, not me, but I was at the power plant that I worked at. Our elevator broke all the time because we would overload it with weight, like putting like parts in it that we shouldn't and stuff. And these 2 guys, one guy was like, he's a bigger dude. He ate like horrible foods all the time, like fast food for every meal. And he got stuck in an elevator with a younger guy. And the younger guy was like, they were in there for like 2 hours, and by the time we got him out, the younger guy was literally gagging. He's like, I don't ever want to see this guy's face again. Like, never mind, stuck in an elevator with him.
Nice.
They were about to fist fight in there. I was like, Jesus.
By the way, I don't know if you guys have watched Star Wars before.
Just one,
there's a guy
2, 3, and 4.
Oh, you've only watched 1 to 4?
Yeah.
Right, there's a guy called SWFT, and he does Star Wars edits and like Marvel and all of the other ones. This edit that I just sent is is my favorite of all of the ones. Mostly because it's the underworld, in Star Wars.
Yeah.
But he's also
Killed off.
done a Galactic Civil War, which I'm just gonna warn you, it's 21 minutes long, but it's the entire Civil War, for Star Wars. But he's done one, or they've done ones on like the Empire, the rise and fall of the First Order, rise and fall of the Empire, the
If I didn't think
Separatist
of this
Line,
sooner.
inside the Empire. He's done like loads of video,
You're
or
gonna
they've done
kill
like
me.
loads of one. But honestly, the Machinima ones are Satan for Star Citizen. Like, you know, you wonder how people come up with cool things that they do.
Yeah.
Those Machinimas that Satan for Star Citizen, they are the best ones that I've seen.
Well,
Also, the
I think I'm gonna
Overclocks
quit
1 and
then.
2, those are like, they get shown in Huxley Group, but it's like, those Machinimas are like really good to watch. Like,
Hey, I'm in space all of a sudden.
Yeah, I just
Nice.
quit. What?
oh, and that Star Lancer or Star Dancer video, you might find quite funny. Especially what you can do, what they've done in it is quite funny.
That just warped me out into space.
So quitting helped, but I'm gonna go to the gym then, get ready for it.
Kinda helped. I mean, I'm like not in a ship, but I'm in space, and I am about 1,000 kilometers away from my Mustang.
Yeah,
Right,
just
I'm gonna
main
get
menu
across
at
him,
this
probably
point.
join you guys in a bit.
Okay.
Over long.
No, I'm gonna go to the gym now.
Okay, I'll be really good then, if Ron's going to that.
Well, maybe I will go to the gym too. I guess if I could log out here, then it would just put me back to lower.
Put you in Seraphim, it should.
You think?
Yeah, the closest station, the last one we were in.
Yeah, it normally does it for that.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna go train then. Be back in like 2 hours, maybe.
Jesus, you've already been on for 2 hours?
Ooh.
Whoa.
Me?
Yeah, the live stream, it started 2 hours ago.
Wow, time flies in this game.
Yeah, I started
know,
like
right?
at 9 AM. I was,
I mean,
oh
you
shit,
had
I
a
was
live
playing
stream that you
for
done 5 hours in. So,
Yeah, I've been on since like about 4:30.
like, one of your live streams that you did, it was like 5 hours long as well.
Oh yeah, I've done a couple 5-6 hour streams, and it's good because you get incredible amount of watch hours out of live streams.
Oh, yeah. Like, I swear, when I'm on Star Citizen, I could be playing from like 9 AM UK time, for instance, or like 10 or 11, and I'll be getting off like 1 AM.
Yep.
Like UK time. That's how cool this game is.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm getting a pretty
you may-
good audience streaming because of it, for sure.
Yeah. Like, yeah, there may be bugs, you may be stuck in elevators or something, but like, if you're playing with friends or like people, and you're talking to them while you're doing it, it's like time flies and you don't even know you're.
Plus, as dark
Doing
as
whatever.
this world is, it's still
Oh,
less
yeah.
dark than the world that we live in.
Oh yeah, like
It's so
the-
much better than watching the
if you look
news and
into-
shit.
if you look at the lore of Star Citizen, like if you watch these Astro Historian videos, it is not a very fun, livable like galaxy that we're living in Star Citizen in 2955. It's literally, or whatever that we played. It is seriously a dark game,
Yeah.
but it's especially the cargo crisis. Oh, you should so be surprised with it.
Well, and you can also tell by like the fun that they poke at capitalism by saying, like 4 companies control all the planets and stuff. Right when I started seeing that, I'm like, okay, I see this kind of humor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, but bye guys.
Hey, see you, man. Good
Bye.
luck.
Plus,
Bye.
also Hurston, that family is a weapons manufacturer family, so it's like that family's even dark.
But I think they had one of them was decent. I think it was the daughter that
Yeah.
they named the hospital
Ethan.
after.
Oh, Maria, yeah, Maria.
Yeah.
Maria Hart, yeah. that's that one. But yeah, honestly, the hauling stuff that I do, it's just very relaxing, calm. You could get coffee while you're drinking. Like literally, there's a coffee that I drink called Lyons cappuccino.
Yep.
And it feels like tea half the time, but I could literally have it there, drink it, and forget about it because I'm playing this, and then it's a bit cold.
Yeah.
So,
That's why I get iced coffee.
oh, I don't drink that. I drink hot coffee because, yeah, all day, every day.
How many Dunkin' Donuts do you guys have, like, in the UK?
Let me see, because I don't really know. Dunkin' Donuts UK. We have London, UK. Oh, find a store. There are Dunkin' Donuts in the UK. Let's just say that. There are one in. There's a few in London. There's a lot over the. So there's a few in London. A few in Sheffield by the looks. There's a lot of places. So there's some in Leicester, Derby, Nottingham, Mansfield, Chesterfield, London.
Wait, Nottingham's a real
London.
place?
Yeah, Sheffield,
I didn't know that.
Rotherham, Barnsley, Doncaster, Manchester, Rochdale. Yeah.
That's where Robin Hood takes place, isn't it?
Liverpool, Bradford, Hull, Preston. There's a lot of London. Wait, there's a lot of places in it. Probably not as many as in America.
Yeah. Well, no, definitely not. Like, just for example, the next town over, it's not even a big town. There's like probably population of like 15,000 people or something, but there's 5 Dunkin' Donuts in that small town.
Yeah.
They're everywhere. They're like Starbucks here, in New England anyways.
Right, you know how big America is in some of the states in America?
Yeah.
It takes, from where I live, to drive to Manchester, where the CitizenCon was at last year, 4 hours and 6 minutes to get to there, from where I live by car. By train, about 4 hours, and bus, it's about 6 hours. To get to London, where I am, if I don't, there we go, London, it's about a 2-hour drive, 2-hour train drive, or train thing, and a 2-hour 15 bus ride from where I live to Norwich, to London. So it's not that far from where I live, basically.
Yeah.
Distance-wise, for you though, that's probably like it's probably 10 hours in Texas from one side of Texas to the other. Probably where you live, it's probably the same.
Yeah, I'm in Maine. I've driven 6 hours and still been in the same state.
Yeah, so because the UK is really small, it's like, the size of the UK. It's like really small.
Yeah.
You can literally fit in one of your states in America. That's how small it is.
Yeah.
Like it can fit a few states in America, and it's that small.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's so small. You wonder how there are that many cities and towns in the UK if it's that small.
Yeah.
But yeah,
you guys have a lot of public transport too, which is nice. That's the one thing in the US they're missing. We're missing.
I wouldn't say there's much public transport. There's buses, cars, trains, trams, taxis.
We don't have
planes.
We don't have much for trains and trams are non-existent. There's no such thing. But in terms of trains, we have, like, if you go to Boston, you can get all around Massachusetts pretty much on a what we call the T, which is like a subway when you're in Boston, and then it becomes just like a train rail when you're outside of Boston. But in Maine, we have like no public transport. Like, if you don't have a car here, you're screwed.
Yeah,
I will say, get a taxi and stuff, but it's expensive. Takes a long time.
Yes. Right, this is something that I kind of like the facts that we have for this. So, just purely from looking at searching one option for it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna probably. So this is the thing, you know, you guys in America, right?
Yep.
So this is roughly the UK bus right thing. It's mostly like double deckers, sometimes single buses, right?
Yeah.
That's the first thing. The first thing that showed up for me when I put USA bus is that a bunch of single deckers,
Yeah.
maybe a school bus.
Yeah, we don't have any double-decker buses.
No, the occasional like double decker, but it'd be like, you know, for like a tourist thing.
Yeah.
For like a yeah, but you guys mostly only have single deckers.
Yep.
But the thing about a double decker is it has seats at the top and bottom, and you can have a lot of people on there, and also, you know, the thing in the middle where you can just stand if there's not many seats.
Yep.
But we have single and double decker buses as
Yeah.
well.
Our bus
So we
system's
have, like,
crap here.
varied. Yeah, we have varied of like single deckers as well.
So like
Which
with
is-
the bus, like for example, one good example is if my front doorstep is a bus stop. Like the bus picks people up
Yeah.
there, and
I've got one outside my house.
if you took the bus from my house to the mall, which is like a 15-minute drive, 15-minute drive, it literally takes you almost 2 hours to get there on the bus.
Okay, I'm going to tell you how. So from where I am to the city near me, it's a 28-minute car drive. And it's a how long bus? And it's about an hour bus ride, give or take, because obviously it has to go through towns and such.
And
So it's about an hour
stops, yeah.
bus ride from where I am to the city near me.
Yeah.
There's about half an hour car rides. That if I'm walking though, 5 hours.
Woo.
Bike, 1 hour 22. So, yeah, it's yeah, it's very much, but it's like it doesn't take me that long to get to the city where I am if I want there and back.
That's really
a
nice
way.
because then you can choose to not have a car.
Yeah, but also there's so okay, there's so my route is the 13, but there's an X13, right? And the X13 goes on the highway bit to the city.
Mhm.
So it says an hour, but it could be like a half an hour, give or take,
Yeah, that's nice.
because it's on the highway. But there's also like, I think there was a 44 one that they recently done, which is also that sort of thing. But it's like the 13 goes through towns to it. Another one goes on highway, and I think the other one goes on highway too because they introduced it recently because they got rid of the X, whatever. But it's like it doesn't take. There's multiple ways to get to it, but where I am, it doesn't take long to get to that city. Especially if you're not watching a film in there. There's like not long to get to it. But for you guys, it's probably like 2 hours to get to anywhere where
Yeah.
you live to a city.
Even a 15-minute drive, like I said, it's a 2-hour bus ride. So nobody
Yeah,
takes
that's
it.
crazy.
Nobody
That's
takes
crazy.
it. Yeah.
Yeah,
It
I know
is-
America's big. Didn't know it's that big.
It's big, and it's like so we had Henry Ford here, who obviously invented the car that's mass produced and sold and to everybody and all that. But the problem was he
Yeah.
got involved in politics. He was very heavily involved in politics when he started Ford. So he was pushing, and he actually funded personally a lot of highways and stuff in America. But he was pushing America to get away from public transport, because in the early days we actually had trams and trains that went from, like, one example is from Quebec right to the city that I live in. You can take a train from Canada directly to here. So we have tons of Canadians that live in this area because they used to take the train here, and that went away. And then, but Henry Ford was pushing the U.S. in really sneaky, subvert ways to stop supporting public transport and start building roads. And he said, it's okay, because I got these cars that everyone can afford. And nobody will need to take a train anymore.
Yeah, it is very sneaky.
And it sounded good, because he's like helping the government with building roads and, everybody can have a car. But then cars became expensive.
Yeah.
And now
This is
people are screwed that don't live in like the few cities that have public transport. Like Portland, Maine, for example, they used to have a real nice, like what you describe as a tram. They used to have a tram that went from like the fishing docks all the way up to the warehouses and all over the whole
I
city.
think in Manchester they got that sort of tram thing. Let me just check, because I think it's Manchester they have a tram. That's why I mentioned tram.
But then there's also this like other political thing where they say, "Oh, don't build a subway because it brings crime. Subways bring crime." But what they're really saying is that poor people will have a way to get around, and that will give you crime. It's like it's not it's not necessarily a racist thing or anything like that, but it's definitely like a classist thing, I guess you'd say.
Yeah.
Like poor
Manchester
people are inherently
has
bad. And like,
Manchester has trams, which is why I was thinking trams. Yeah, Manchester has that. By the way, this is quite funny. So, MSNBC Rachel Maddow, right?
Yeah.
The other day, or a few days, she was saying that Elon Musk was getting like the government to buy armored Teslas and from December or something.
Mm-hmm.
The funny thing about it was that was in Joe Biden's administration that the government then ordered that. Not Donald Trump, but she was saying that Trump did that, and then she had to correct herself the next time, or do the correction the next time on the next broadcast or something, and say, "Oh no, it was actually under Biden" or something. She had to correct herself for that, which must have been really embarrassing. But yeah, apparently the U.S. military or government ordered military or armored Teslas for the military.
Under Joe
Apparently.
Biden?
Yeah, under Biden, yeah. Like in December, so the last month before Trump was inaugurated, they ordered like 400 million of, products of that or something. It's so embarrassing. It was even on like national TV broadcast that she said it as well. Like as if it's fact. Let me see. Oh, it's so funny as well. Armored Tesla. It's even funny because Jesse Waters from Fox even said Donald Trump didn't do that. Joe Biden did that or something, which is hilarious. Where is it? Clip.
There's no government contract that had been given to Tesla.
Yeah, so here we go. Trump administration cancels 400 million armored Tesla deal amid conflicts of interest. I think that's what it is. Oh, Jesus, I can't type today on YouTube.
No. So the Biden administration had asked us, they asked for quotes from all the auto manufacturers, not Tesla specifically, but they have to go to Tesla because if they don't offer it to Tesla too, then that's considered political bias against a company, a private entity. So it's like if the government, let's say, want to buy 10,000 homes, which they never do, but let's say they did, they'd have to go to every single local contractor and offer them the same contract.
Yeah.
And then they get the bids back, and then they make a decision based on that. But that's how that happens.
Yeah, it was quite funny though that Jesse Waters said that it was had to correct her for it, because it's like, I guess MSNBC always want to like blame Trump for stuff, right?
Yeah.
But it was an easy thing that someone could, like, from the research department or whatever department they do before they broadcast, could have said, "Oh no," but it was like because of, I guess, their views on Trump or something, that they want to just undermine presidency, which is, I don't even know why you would. If you're an American, you want your president to, thrive or something. It's like they got so done that they were just like, "Oh, blame him for that," when it was actually Biden, the previous one, the corpse, as I call him, the walking the walking corpse
Yeah,
or something.
That's like every politician in America. They're all walking
Yeah.
corpses.
Well, actually, Biden technically was a walking dementia corpse, though, because he didn't like he pardoned his family and son since 2014 when he said he didn't, so he probably forgot about that.
No.
But
He said he wouldn't, and then he did.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like he said he wouldn't, but then he did it, so he probably forgot that he said he wouldn't do it.
Oh, my ship disappeared.
But it's like all of this stuff that was happening past 4 years in your country probably wasn't him doing it. It was probably someone else doing it. But it's like you didn't have. But then Trump comes back after firing a shot twice nearly and all of that, and it's like everything's doing everything. It's so weird seeing it. Like in this country, we have you probably know what's going on in this country,
Yep.
and it doesn't even feel like anything's going on at the moment. Like,
Yep. Yeah,
So
everybody's focused on America now.
oh yeah, I will say out of all the elections last year, yours was very interesting to watch. More interesting than the UK one, to be honest.
Yeah, and well, you guys had,
That says a lot.
quite the flip in power there, didn't you?
Oh yeah, it was Conservatives, and then it switched to Labour.
Yeah.
And they kept blaming the Conservatives for like a 22 billion black hole or something that apparently happened but don't exist. And yet they're giving money to Ukraine, and they're cutting a winter fuel payment for the elderly, which so winter fuel payment is basically the heating, the money, like the food money. They have to choose between heating or fuel or food now because of that winter fuel payment's gone. And the funny thing is, Labour back in 2017 said if they do that, they will kill 7,000 elderly. If they did that,
Yeah.
that was a few years ago. They said that, and they done it anyway. But yeah, all they've been doing since 7 months. Oh God, it's been 7 months. They've been blaming the Conservatives, saying 22 billion black hole, arresting people for stuff, releasing criminals who are in prison, and
Well, you know,
Also-
it's one thing is
yeah,
like when it comes to releasing criminals and stuff,
yeah,
you gotta be.
they were even thanking him. They were thanking Keir Starmer for that as well.
Well, think about you don't want to become like the U.S. Like we have more people in prison than Russia, believe it or not.
Yeah,
We have the highest incarceration rate per capita in the world by a long shot. You can go to jail here, literally,
also illegal.
for like not paying a bill, for example.
oh,
You can go to jail.
Oh.
You get pulled over for speeding. You don't know whether you're gonna. You start making calls. We'll put it that way. Like you might end up in jail for nothing. Like you forgot to register your car, or in fact, I just read a story online from a guy in Maine on Reddit. He was like, I got pulled over and arrested because my Easy Pass, which is his toll machine, you put it in your windshield and it pays the toll as you go through it.
yeah.
His machine screwed up, and the Turnpike Authority, which is a private company, Turnpike is the highway,
Oh, right, yeah.
and it's owned by our highway is owned by or maintained by a private company called Turnpike Authority. The Turnpike Authority suspended the guy's registration on his car, so they didn't tell him. So he's driving up the road thinking his car's registered and all that, inspected and legal to drive. But a private company took his registration digitally away, so that if a computer scanned it, it would say it's not registered. And then he got pulled over, and then he got arrested. His car got impounded, and the guy, just didn't pay a bill. Like,
Yeah, that's
so
really
that's
weird.
the other side of it. Like, when it comes to releasing criminals and stuff like that, like I'm for some of it. Like I understand, like, if somebody's dangerous, get them off the streets. They're gonna hurt someone else or whatever. They're danger to society, but you don't want to let your country slip and become like us. Like
Yeah, I
most of
do
my
find it
friends have
funny
at least
how-
done a few nights in jail. Most of my friends.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do find it funny that the Democrats were saying, or those media that are aligned with the Democrats were saying like, oh, it's a constitutional crisis that Trump let out, or like they kept saying it, that they were freaking out that Trump pardoned those January 6 people.
Yep.
But the crazy thing or the funny thing about it was those people spent years in prison and actually, you know, served the time, as the saying is. Like, they were in prison, they were in a cell, all of that. But the people that Biden preemptively pardoned before, like, even like minutes before, like, Trump was inaugurated, or like minutes before Trump met him at the White House for that tea thing that he does. He found out while he was in the car, before he got in the car, that Biden did that. Like, they'd never got a prison sentence. They were preemptive in case it happens. They did it.
And that
It's like-
I understand though, because these people
Yeah.
were they investigated January 6th, which, regardless
Yeah.
of which side you're on, January 6th was fucked up. Like,
But-
if I
yeah,
did
but it's
that,
not
if
as
I
bad
did
as,
January 6th, I would expect to
2020.
serve time for that.
Yeah,
No.
but it's not as bad as well as well, I've seen videos that I haven't seen all of the videos of January 6th, but I've seen some of both of these. But it's also not as bad as the people that burned shops down and looted and all of that in
I don't
those.
know. I don't know.
time.
I'd rather have people
Seriously?
attacking private business than the government.
Yeah, but anyway, like, even whatever they did on J6 or whatever, like, or whatever it is, if they've spent time in prison or jail for whatever they did, for whatever crime they may or not have done, right?
Mhm.
At least they spent time in jail before he pardoned them. But whoever preempted pardoned got that. They never spent time in jail. So what their crimes if they're being preempted pardons? Like it was that saying, if you get pardoned or preemptive, you're admitting you did something wrong or something. Isn't there a saying of that or something?
Yeah, but then there's
Yeah.
also the concern that, like, they'll make up that you did something, you know, like whether you
Yeah,
did or
it's-
not, because you investigated them, they'll say,
Yeah.
"Oh, you're a criminal," and just,
Yeah,
you know, through corruption, and that happens too. But the thing about the January 6th sentences that was nuts, as from an American's perspective, was there was so much
Yeah.
pressure on the prosecutors and stuff like that, and judges and all
Yeah,
that.
they just gave random sentences.
They like, their sentences did not match their crime. If you're from an American
Yeah.
perspective, because well, I've got friends that did more time than these January 6th defendants just over having pot. Literally.
Yeah, that's
Literally. I mean,
confusing.
kids that just
That's
had
probably why he
pot.
pardoned them, because of the sentence, like, thing. That's probably why he also pardoned them, because of how long their sentence were for what they did.
Oh no,
Like, if it's
what I'm
walking
saying
in a
is their
building,
sentence
you get
was
5 years.
short compared to
Oh,
because of all the political pressure. Like,
right.
I have
yeah.
a friend that robbed a gas station when he was 19 years old. He was really desperate, had no money, all this. Not
Yeah.
a good move, right? But not like a not the worst thing I've ever heard of someone doing. And he got 7 years. 7 years in prison at 18 years old. He got out at 25.
Jeez.
He's never the same again. And yeah, maybe he deserves a sentence in 7 years. I don't know. May have been.
Yeah, 7's a bit extreme.
And so then you see these January 6th defendants getting 4 years, and they're like up in arms about it. And I'm like,
Well,
I know a
some
friend that
people got
robbed a 7-Eleven and got more time than that. What are you talking about?
I think some got 10 or 20, but because it was when
Yeah, that
Joe
one.
Biden was 21, that's probably why it was 4 years that they've really spent, because they got pardoned when Trump did, so that was like 3 or 4 years later. But some of them got 20 years sentences, I think, or 10-year sentences as
One
well.
guy
So
did get like 18 years. It was
yeah,
the leader
so
of
it's like
one of the groups.
they did get, yeah, so they did get long sentences for some of them, but they only did 4 because he pardoned them.
I think
like,
the
all of them.
average was it was either 3 or 4 years, something like that was the average across
Yeah.
all of them. Which was not, again, from
Yeah.
an American's perspective, that's crazy, because you can get
Yeah.
that for like I said, for robbing a
It's crazy.
7-Eleven.
Yeah, it's crazy, but if you think they got 10, 20 years, but then, like, some of them, which I don't think any of these like you said, they got pressure for them, so they probably just put a random sentence on and, just was like hell with it. Just like, 10 years for you, 20 years for you, 30, whatever. Like random, like pick up a number, just like go with it.
And they were getting pressured from both sides too. So it was like, do I go light? Do I go heavy? And then a lot of the judges went light because they felt like if they went heavy, then they were going to be looking like they were politically biased or whatever. But at the same time, that same judge would turn around and give somebody 7 years for robbing a bank or something. And it's like,
I do think what is kind of crazy about the past year, or past few years, for a Brit is seeing that a person running for office is getting prosecuted or spending most of the time in court rather than on the campaign, like because Trump got prosecuted for that whatever.
Yeah.
But for the crime that he got prosecuted for, it just seems pathetic for me. Like what he got for like giving money to a porn star, that just seems pathetic. Like of all the things that he got, accused of, like the classified documents, which I get because the president can take documents with them because that's their right to do because they're the president, even if they're ex, they're called the president.
Yeah.
Like that. It's like a thing they can do. They can do that. So that's like one thing I see why they would probably prosecute him that for if it was a document that isn't, that he could do that. But the other stuff, like the election thing, I can see why they, would prosecute him for that. But like the giving money to like loads of politicians and celebrities have done that properly.
Even like a lot of the news stations, the Democrat news stations here were saying that was the weakest case of them all.
Yeah, even Piers Morgan, who is a liberal, he isn't like a right left, he's like a liberal in the middle, was saying, like, that rhymes, I didn't mean to. Like, he was saying it was ridiculous. And he's like no supporter of the guy, I don't think. Even I'm not. But it's like of all the ones, that's the one you die on the hill to prosecute him for and like make it to one where you can do X, Y, Z. But it's like out of all of the ones, that's when you do. And no wonder why he probably got the amount of votes he got to then become president, because people saw through the BS of it, which is probably why he then
people felt bad. Yeah, his supporters felt bad. They felt like
I think out of all of the ones from last year, that was from like everything that happened last year, that was, or previous, I don't know, that was like the craziest thing I saw from America, as well as the occasional shootings and stuff that happens in America.
That's the problem with like someone like him getting into office, is that he's all in bed with the NRA, the National Rifle Association, and all that, and like literally parents are like scared to send their kids to school because like there's so many shootings.
Yeah, it's
I worry
crazy
about it. My kids have been on lockdown in school from gun violence twice already.
Luckily in Britain we don't have that. Luckily.
Yeah.
Which says a lot. I'm 21 and I've never had that experience.
We had a girl get shot in the neck right in front of our house.
God.
Yeah, literally, she got shot in the neck right first thing in the morning, and the cops were here. They had the street locked down and everything. That was another thing. We were stuck on lockdown in our house for like 2 days because they never found that shooter. And then a month later, there was a shooting at the end of our street, and we're in Maine. We're in like rural Maine, where it's like we're actually notoriously like very safe, So we were just in the mall yesterday. And the mall was dead. It should be busy as hell because it's school vacation week, and it was like nobody in there. It's because there was a guy shot in the food court last week.
Oh, Jesus!
So nobody was there.
I do,
and we're so desensitized to it, and we're like,
you're just like, normal day.
Yeah, we just go anyway.
Normal day. I do find it quite funny, this analogy. In the Butler, Pennsylvania shooting happened when Trump only got shot in the ear and such.
Yeah.
There was an analogy that someone, I think Piers said this on his show, that he had this analogy where someone said, the bullet may have grazed Trump and all of that, but it killed Biden, or it shot Biden.
Yeah.
And then did that. Which that is an amazing, obviously it killed someone there, so it's tragic, but it's like, that analogy is just like beautiful
I
because it
felt like
technically
that right
did.
away too, because yeah,
That
people
probably
started
wasn't the
feeling really
presidency.
bad for him, and even the Democrats were like, "We got to back off the rhetoric. It's our fault." Even though it's like, no,
Yeah,
we're
do
trying
you know
to
what's
take
funny?
that rifle
They did
away.
that. Yeah, they did that, and then they immediately called him a fascist, a threat, and they went back to that. And then it happened again, nearly at his golf course of all places, where funny enough, the paparazzi like to get a good shot at him, as the saying goes, because it's the shot of his face and all that,
Yeah.
of it for a photo. In the same place where they do that, so they can get paparazzi like bit, is where there was a shooter that luckily a Secret Service guy saw. But that was like weeks or something later. It's like, what the like, they do the rhetoric. And what
Honestly,
happens,
I
and they
wish
said,
I wish
down,
it would have
doesn't
hit him a little better, because what happened in the 80s in America was Ronald
Yeah.
Reagan, a conservative gun nut, running for president, or actually
they
he got
miss
he
you as
he
well
was
afterwards?
president, and he got shot. And once he got shot, Republicans went, "Oh, wait a minute, maybe we should have restrictions on guns," and then they put a
Yeah.
restriction on guns, and then guess what? Crime in America started plummeting in terms of like gun violence, and but it took one of them getting shot. The new Republican Party that's you see today, they don't care. I mean, even Trump got shot, and he's like still all about, yeah, you know.
You
And it's
remember
like,
this
well, our
video?
kids get mowed down in schools and stuff, and like you can't get these people to acknowledge that they don't care.
You remember this video I just sent? I put. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the funniest video I've ever seen of a president.
Oh, I have
just
seen.
missed
Yeah,
me.
yeah,
Yeah, that's just hilarious. It's like, miss me.
yeah.
It's
Because
such a.
he got lit
it's
up
such
pretty
a
good.
funny-
I think he got
Yeah,
like
it's such
2 bullets in him or something like that.
Oh god, that's bad. That's
Yeah.
really bad.
Yeah, he was bleeding out pretty good and everything. He got to the hospital luckily pretty quick, and had
I do-
presidential care to
yeah.
take care of him. But once that
I do
happened,
find it-
he made it
yeah.
the laws against guns.
I do find it crazy though how every time there's a shooting of a president, even if they're relaxed, they rush them to the car really fast and all that. But when Trump got shot, they just stayed there for like a little bit.
Yeah.
But I get the thing. It's like fight. It's like very powerful. It was very powerful, and it wasn't even in the news afterwards. It's like that's the crazy thing about it. It's like a shooting of a president. That's like big, or former. But it's like that wasn't even in the news for like 5 seconds before it was something else. But it's like that happened. But normally you get them straight to the car. You don't like they just let him be. He could have been shot another time, fully. Like you didn't know where the shooter was.
Yeah.
But
Well, at
That's
one point in the
why I
video,
don't
you
get
hear the Secret Service say to him, "Shoot her down, shoot her down."
yeah.
When they had him crouched down, because they got the guy like a few seconds after Trump got shot.
Oh yeah. Which that's the craziest thing people reported at it. And it's like, how thick do you have to be? There's someone on the roof with that. You don't check the roof before for like the thing, and you don't even shoot them when you see them having a clear visible gun there. Like that's what I don't get about your country half the time.
I don't even get
Like-
why people have those. Like, why does the guy need that? You know, like, there's no.
Yeah.
And I'm a
We
guy
don't
that
even
comes from
know.
a state with bears, and we have moose, and we have all kinds of animals that can hurt you in the woods.
I get if you have a gun for that because they're vicious animals. I get why you have that, but like I don't even have a gun in the UK. Like I don't have a gun. We don't have guns in the UK unless it's for hunting.
Yeah.
But you need a license for that. That's the only thing we have it for.
You don't need a license for any of that in America.
Oh yeah, you could just go to like a gun, pick it up, or
Yeah.
steal it. And then the one thing that we do have in the UK that is knife crime.
Yeah.
And if you go to London, and also phone stealing, that's another thing that happens. So when you're in London or any city, you've got to make sure your phone's not out,
Yeah.
there, because someone could take it off you.
Yeah.
But also a lot of people in the UK, there's a lot of stabbings that happen in London especially, you probably have heard.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's like so many. The guy that's currently the mayor, he's done nothing about it to stop it from happening, but it still keeps happening. Like, but there's also a thing called ULEZ, which you will hate if you had that in America.
What's
You ever heard of ULEZ?
EULAs? No.
I'll send you a photo. I'm going to show you a photo of what it covers, and you're going to be shocked. I'll show you a thing of how big London. You'll be shocked at how big London is.
Yeah, I want to go somewhere.
Right, here we go.
I would love
So-
to go to the UK.
Okay, where's a good photo to show you where it is? Is this going to be a? Right, where's a good photo to show where it is? Function Web 2025. Okay, here we go. This is so this shows the right. Oh, is this another good photo for it? Yeah, that's the kinda. So this is the ULEZ map, and let's just say if you ever are in London for it, you have to pay a £12.50 thing or charge, and that means you can drive it. So say your car is a gas guzzling car and it's before the ULEZ, so say it's like a 1970 car, right?
Yeah.
You have to pay £12.50 to do it, or like a 2000 something car, you have to pay £12.50 to do it, like there and back. So you could spend like £25 a day to drive in London for like in and out of the ULEZ.
Wow.
And the strangest thing is, you could drive a tank, don't pay ULEZ. You could like the strangest thing is, it was first brought for like air pollution. But there's no air pollution in like London for it, apart from in the subway or the underground, where it's very bad. But there's no ULEZ thing for that. But there is for like the ground, and it's even in places where if there's a ULEZ, it's bad for like the elderly and outside for it because they have to pay £12.50. But it does nothing to sort it. If that makes sense.
We actually had a better solution for that problem, believe it or not. We had during Obama we had this thing called Cash for Clunkers, which was a program that started by Obama's administration, and it was if you met a certain income limit, like you didn't make much money or whatever, and it was actually a decent amount of money that you could make. It was like under 100 grand a year or something like that. So it was pretty generous, and you could actually trade your old car in, and the government would give you like a minimum of like maybe it was like $10,000 for it, no matter what kind of car it was. So if you had like a 1980s piece of crap and you wanted to trade it in for something more fuel efficient, you could go do that. You could get 10 grand for it at a dealership, any dealership, and towards your new purchase, and that helped get some of the inefficient, unsafe cars off the road. I thought that was kind of brilliant.
First I'm going to send you shows when these when those things that you saw for the ULEZ came in. So this is how long it's been on for, and let's just say there's a lot of people that hate ULEZ. And I've never been in London for it, but even I don't like it, and I don't even live in London.
Oh,
but
so talking about expanding it to the whole area.
So this was 2023, so it's already happened. So that's the thing, it's already happened, it's in effect. But the crazy thing about this is that, say you I think there's loads of people that don't even pay it anymore, and they got loads of fines for it. But the crazy thing about it was that no one asked for this. No one wanted ULEZ. They literally petitioned for it to not happen. What is it? So ULEZ, if you're just wondering what it is, it's basically an ultra low emission zone. That's what ULEZ stands for.
Oh, okay.
It's basically for it's an emission based charge that applies to non-compliant road vehicles, It was first announced by Boris Johnson in 2015, where that first bit is the circle bit.
Yeah.
But Sadiq Khan has introduced the early zone 2019 and has expanded it a lot more. So it basically was meant to be like a little bit for like, because that area was a bit bad for air. So it's like a little scheme for like that. Then it's expanded to the outer bit, and now it's expanded to the outer bit, like it is on that photo that you see. And literally, this is how ridiculous it is. So here we go. So this is way past it. So you need to where is it? Here we go. So it says this is so £12.50 is the daily charge for non-compliant vehicles to enter the ULEZ zone. So here we go. Roughly 140,000 will be affected with the new ULEZ on a daily basis. There's about 20 vehicles in the zone. And it says sport cars exempt. Most petrol cars registered from 2005 onwards, and most diesel cars registered from September 2015 onwards are exempt. I guess that includes tanks as well, because I saw a video of a tank inside London and it wasn't even like affected by it.
You guys can buy tanks.
But someone had a tank that they had. I think they rented it or something.
Kind of here in the US.
Yeah, so it was that. But it's literally like, the funny thing is, no one, like the signs for ULEZ aren't even like, you can tell if it is until after the facts or like there. So it's like,
so
as you're going through it. Yeah, in a way. And it's like, half the stuff for it is like ridiculous anyway. Because it's like, there's no point for it. Why is it there? But he's done it anyway. So it's like, yeah, and when they were doing the mayoral thing, he got again, so he's been elected third time now, I think, or fourth, I don't know. It's been a while. But the other person that was there was against ULEZ and was trying to stop ULEZ.
Yeah.
And failed. But it's like, it's a ridiculous tax charge, because you're going into London, £12.50 to go into a city, £12.50 to leave that bit, to pay it. And it's like, what's the point in a charge for that when it doesn't do nothing?
Plus it's like a poverty tax. It's like,
yeah,
like if you have an old car and you're poor, you're going to have to pay a lot, and that's not fair.
Yeah, basically it's that. And what's even worse is the people who don't have the much money, like the poorest people, but they have a car, and it's not a car that's in the compliance, but it's a non-compliant. They have to pay £12.50 to get into London and out. So they've spent £25. They may not have that much money, and then they have
be all they have.
Yeah.
That's why I think the Obama one was actually a nicer way of dealing with that.
Yeah.
Like you want your people to drive clean cars that are good for the environment. Well, then give them an opportunity to actually do it.
I'll tell you exactly how long Sadiq's been Mayor of London. You're going to be shocked, to be honest. So, he has been the Mayor of London since 2016.
Oh, wow.
And you know, so he was Mayor when Trump was in his first term, and then he was Mayor during Biden, and now he's Mayor still under Trump's second term. And let's just say him and Trump don't have a good history, to say the least. So he's what's one that he said? Trump comments. This is one of the things that he's. So he is called. So he has said. Where's one? So here we go. So one of the quotes that he said. I wish I was making this up. He said, "UK must treat Trump like a best mate who needs correcting," says the car. I don't know. And he says, where is it? Oh, then Donald Trump Jr. I think took something that the junior guy criticized Sadiq. This is this is a BBC thing. This one. Oh, if it would let me click it, that is on this thing. So it says Donald Trump Jr. says you have to be kidding me. Terror attacks are part of living in big cities, says London Mayor Sadiq Khan. And underneath it says Sadiq Khan and colon. London Mayor says terror attacks part and parcel of living in a big city. And he says the threat of it on living in a big city and encourage Londoners to be vigilant to combat dangers. That's one of the things that he said himself. So, but what's also hilarious is that ULEZ thing, right?
Yeah.
Sadiq Khan has a Range Rover that's armoured and all of that. That he gets driven in. That's probably like a gas guzzling Range Rover SUV, and he also has bodyguard. Like, yeah, it doesn't make any sense whatsoever. But yeah, literally, they haven't had a good history. To be honest, and it's Trump's second term. So if he goes to London, oh, I'm going to show you a photo that you're going to find funny.
He's a criminal. He's a felony. He won't be going to London.
No, he will probably, because if it's the royal family, he loves the royal family of England.
Well, but you guys may have like he can't go to Canada. He can't go to Mexico. He can't go. Like, if you're in the U.S. and you're trying to go to Canada and you've had for example, a driving while intoxicated charge, you can't go to Canada. They won't let you over the border. So, because it's considered a certain type of crime, and now Trump is that type of criminal. He's what's called a felon.
Right, this was in London in Trump's first term that Sadiq Khan let fly in London for a protest.
Hello? Someone here? Oh. Nope.
That was flying in London at one of the things.
Wow.
That Sadiq Khan let that fly at one time.
Someone just hit me.
Hopefully not of that song from Britney Spears. But yeah, like the funny thing is, I don't think that charge is even valid anymore.
No, it is.
Because it. Oh. Still.
Oh. Just flew into a planet. No, the felony stuck for that. The fraud ones and stuff. It did stick.
Oh.
They just had to commute the sentence because he was president again.
Yeah, which is understandable, but it's also like, why bring it if that's the case?
Because if he was anyone else, they would have had to go through with the charges. So the fact that they couldn't.
Really?
Yeah.
There's one guy who didn't. Hunter Biden.
Well, he wasn't president.
No, but his dad was, and Hunter was like felon level of gun charge that he didn't write the charge right, and also drugs that they couldn't do the drug bit, but they'd done the gun bit right. That's how they got him.
Yep.
With the laptop that done all of the stuff, which they lied about the laptop saying it was Russian, but it was actually a real thing because it was in Hunter's gun charge case thing, so they brought the laptop in, which is a bit crazy to think that they lied about it and now it was used in a criminal thing. And then Joe Biden pardoned his son. So then all of that federal thing that he was actually going to go to prison for however many years that it was, Biden pardoned his son, so that can't happen, which is crazy to think about. So technically he was going to go to jail, but his dad saved him in a way from going to jail.
Yeah, I don't agree with the presidential pardons.
Yeah, it even was like 2014, I believe, as well. So like same as the other ones, it was like 2014, which is a bit crazy for a specific date as well. But you know.
Well, here from an American's perspective, that was a strange situation, anyways, because generally the way that works is once you don't pay taxes, as long as you do pay them, everything gets dropped. They go, okay, you paid, you're good. And that's what happened with him. He paid the taxes, and they kept continually coming after him, oh wait, well you must have been using drugs. We got this laptop that shows you were using drugs, and like, as an American, that scares me because I've been behind on taxes before, and I'm like, damn, like if they're gonna put people in prison over this shit, that's crazy.
But it also was the laptop with the facts that he was like with the Ukrainian Burisma thing. It was like a load of things, but that was like how they got him for it was the gun charge for it. That's how they got him for it. So it was the laptop that they said didn't exist with the Burisma, all the stuff, right? That was on that laptop that we don't know about. But that with the gun charge, that the gun thing is how they got him in the first place. I don't know how, but it's how they did.
They got him because he registered the gun.
Yeah.
But the
laptop is one that... Yeah, the laptop that Joe said that wasn't true, was Russian, whatever the fuck excuses. That was the thing that tied Joe Biden and Hunter to it, because it's you probably have heard loads of things about that laptop. But the gun charge is how they got Hunter like guilty in a way, and federally, and all of the stuff that they charged him with to go to jail. But he got saved by his president dad, Joe Biden, and that's how he got scotch free. But if it was anyone else, and it was the same situation, right? But their dad wasn't president, they would be in jail right now.
It's actually the other way around.
Or the other way around. But you know what I'm trying to say. It's like,
because I know people personally that have owed over $100,000 to the IRS, and they didn't get a second in jail. It wasn't even a question. It was like they didn't even get charged with anything. They just had to pay it. And the IRS did not want to put them in jail, because if they put you in jail, how are you going to pay your taxes? If they don't put you in jail, you go to work and you pay and then they take half of your paycheck, for example. Like my father. That's what they did to my father. My father couldn't buy a house for it was like 20 years so he had to rent, and it was because he owed the IRS over $100,000. They never even talked about putting him in jail over it. In fact, they were adamant that he did not get charged with anything so that he could pay the bill. And so the fact that he was prosecuted for not paying taxes, even though he paid them, that's what the point of it was that it's like they're only going after him because he's the president's son, because of all the pressure politically. Because like, why would you put a guy in jail for not paying taxes? They're never going to pay him if they're sitting in jail.
I did find it quite funny though how the DOJ that did all of that for Biden and Trump, right, is a Joe Biden appointed DOJ, right? And then Biden said the DOJ are going after my son, like whatever, like this is a witch hunt, all of that. Basically saying the same words that Trump was saying that they did to him. But Joe Biden appointed that DOJ, so he technically was going after his own son with his own DOJ.
Because
it's kind of hilarious.
And now that from the inside perspective was...
Yeah, from the outside it's quite hilarious that and
so he had to appoint the guy because political pressure, because they were saying if your DOJ goes after your son directly, well, you're going to tell them to go light on him. So he had to leave, and actually the guy that prosecuted Hunter Biden was a leftover from Trump's administration.
Well, yeah, but even so, it was Biden's DOJ that started it, and that it was the leftover that finished it, but it was still Biden that appointed it, and he even said it he wasn't happy with whatever and that they were unfair. But I don't know if he because of his dementia, and he was literally a dementia patient, or Alzheimer's dementia patient, that he didn't realise that's what happened originally. But it's kind of still funny to think that's what happened.
Yeah.
That he didn't even know. It's kind of sad as well, but it's kind of funny as well. But it's funny looking out from the UK that that's what happened, and then they do it to Trump, but then they say, oh, like he's this and this over, you know, a payment thing, which anyone does themselves if they're in that business. It's called an NDA. It's literally what it's called. And anyway, I've got to go because I've got to wait for something from my mum. But yeah,
Okay.
I'll be on in a bit, like later,
Welcome
probably.
Sounds good.
to the ASOP vehicle retrieval
Anyway,
system.
oh, you've been on 3 hours, by the way, for Star
Your
Citizen.
vehicle has been delivered
I gotta
to
go to
all
the
of
gym
your
It
soon.
started 3 hours ago.
I am. I gotta go to the gym.
Are you gonna bedlog in your ship once you get to it?
Maybe. If I get to it. I think everything's broken.
We'll give it a few hours and it'll fix itself.
Hopefully. Oh. I think the elevator's moving.
Are your personal responsibility.
I wonder if there's a
No.
down. If it's gonna be going down here soon. Yeah. I don't think any of these elevators are working.
Try the
But-
opposite elevator. Is that one working?
Nope. Not yet.
Oh. Name changed.
Oh, here we go.
Obey all security and customs
Got one.
personnel at all times. Their job is your
There you go.
safety.
It's a bit of a delay with your head, you know.
I can't believe I crashed into a planet. Again.
What did you do? Did you crash into Arcor?
Welcome. to the
I
ASOP
crashed it. I
vehicle
don't even know what
retrieval
planet
system.
it was, honestly.
Oh, at least you didn't crash into a building on Arcor, because that would be
Your
a certain
insurance
thing that
has been
happens.
sent.
Like,
Please visit
yeah,
us again.
about 20 years ago.
Yeah. Was that 20 years
Yeah.
now? Yeah, 25.
Well, 2025, 2001, 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle.
God, that's
Your
crazy.
vehicle has been. Please visit us again.
Yeah, it's weird. I was literally born in 2003 as well, so
Oh. So you didn't even know pre 9/11 world.
no,
It was a
but
much different world. Much different. I was a teenager when it happened. And things changed overnight. We became a surveillance state. Started all kinds
Yeah.
of wars that never ended until they ended.
yeah, like the Afghanistan thing, which Trump started to get out, and then Biden failed hilariously at initiating it, which didn't even follow Trump's things that he laid out for that thing, which you would think a person would do if they are given something, but you know, crazy.
You got-
That's probably one of the
well,
other things that made him lose the
well,
election.
Hold on. There's the yeah. There's more to that story too.
Yeah, but
Like, for
Roughly, it's-
example, he
yeah.
let 2,000 prisoners of war out of prison right before Joe Biden became president. They were not
Oh.
only prisoners, but they were actually terrorists that the U.S.
Oh.
had worked for 20 years to capture and put into prison. Trump let them out as part of the deal to let us pull out of Afghanistan and Iraq, which created incredible amounts of instability in the Middle East. And these were people like, I'm talking Al Qaeda, like officials,
Oh, right.
and they were all 2,000 of them were let out of prison. And that was a controversial thing. Even and the UK was actually on us about it because we did something the U.S. never does, which is we negotiated with terrorists directly.
Oh, and there's the saying, never negotiate with
To
terrorists.
the
And we
ASOP
did.
vehicle, please
Not
visit
we,
us
but
again.
one of our presidents, guy with big blonde fluffy hair.
Oh, wait a minute, I think I remember. And then he showed a photo of the guy's house. He'd be like, if you touch your hair on, I know where you live.
Yeah. So there's a lot to that. I mean, this is the thing. The
That's
problem with
actually
America
very
is like we got politicians that actively try. They don't do what's best for the country, and I'm talking both sides of the aisle. They don't do what's best for the country. They do what hurts the other side the most. You know, and in that situation, it kind of seemed like he set up a rat's nest for us to. The other thing too is that when we did pull out, yeah, things are very.
Well, I got to go now.
Alrighty.
Anyway, I'll be on later probably.
Okay, I'll be on.
Yeah. Good luck with the elevators and all of that.
Yeah, they're
Good luck.
not really doing too well right now. I think it's gonna be a maintenance soon here.
Oh, well, that's good. I've not even logged on my computer. It's still got the pins I've got to do, and I've got to wait for like a delivery now. Anyway, good luck with whatever you're doing, and try not to crash into buildings and floors and stuff.
I'll try not
Do your
to.
best. Yeah, anyway, bye.
See you later. Hey YouTube, hey Twitch, how's it going?
Belongings are your personal responsibility. Monitor your luggage. at
Happy
all
Thursday, everybody. Appreciate all the views. Forgot my armor. Oh, that backpack's not compatible. How convenient. But I will take this burrito. No, I can't take this
The
burrito.
well in the Stanton system and on ArcCorp, all UEE common laws are still
Damn, I lost my armor and everything. That sucks. I had to log out in space. I woke up in a hospital. Somebody smash subscribe, damn it.
From transforming worlds to exploring the stars, ArcCorp is proud to bring the universe closer together.
Let's see, can I get back in?
Investing in tomorrow's
Nutcase. Nutcase, no. Let me in, damn it. No elevators, guys.
Obey all security and customs personnel at all times. Their job is your safety.
Somebody call an ambulance. No elevators working. No. Does anybody out there know? Are they doing the server maintenance today?
Stanton's
Any of my viewers keeping up on this?
Whatever your transaction, we wish you a beneficial and prosperous
Push
stay.
bottom V rooms. Ah. Never seen that location. Stop bugging out. Okay, guys, we gotta say a prayer to the space gods here for a moment.
Want your company to be in
Dear RSI, our heavenly
ArcCorp's unique vertically
developer.
integrated corporate parks offer amenities such as resource sharing and logistical pairing for our rental partners.
Oh,
Inquire
come
today
on.
to learn how you can invest in making ArcCorp
go.
your new home.
Hello? Hello? Oh, did I hear an elevator? Oh yeah, let's go.
ArcCorp safe and secure.
Oh no, that was stupid.
And report possible threats every time.
What the fuck? Where'd my hanger go?
Welcome to the ACE vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered to the
Let's
following
go.
location. Your vehicle, please.
Let's go. Going to space now.
Obey all
God, my camera's so bright. Sorry about that, guys. Let me fix that so you got a better view of my ugly face. Small better. No, that's you don't need to do that. Okay, well, I gotta adjust it again now. My elevator's gonna go wonky on me. That's more better. Please let me out. Let's get the fuck out of here before the station screws up again. Damn it, I had fucking drinks and everything. Let me out.
Welcome. Your journey begins now. All systems
Bunch of people
operational.
trying to get out now. Let's go. Just added 2 guns to my wings. I like it. Come on, hang a Q. That will get us all wiped, the chat says. Don't worry about it. Honestly, I don't mind getting wiped. Wait, what are we talking about here? Open the door. Yes. Why wait? Fly sideways. Hello, Megacorp City. Goodbye, Megacorp City. Space. Alright, I need to go. Let's see. I need to look at what I got for missions. Okay. Excuse me. I do try not to burp into the microphone, but sometimes you gotta let them fly.
Shields disabled. Quantum travel engaged.
Just like that.
Quantum travel engaged.
Engage, baby.
Quantum travel complete. Shields enabled.
I need more power. Don't need that. There we go. Anyone out there know what I should upgrade my power plant to on this? I don't know if this is gonna be like a person on the ground or what. Uh-oh.
Shield hit. Weapon systems disabled.
Dead. Fuck. I tried. What's up, chat? Who's out there? Say hi. One more subscriber to 100, please. Please, someone, one of you. Be lucky number 100. Make my day. Watch me crash into planets every day. What? Enter. Just one of yous. Or all of you. That'd be great too. Everybody subscribe. Whoa, 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 don't do that. I almost walked into the black abyss. Let's go. Anyone out there play Star Citizen? Oops, where am I going? Where am I going? Oh my god. Alright, Twitch and YouTube, I gotta go for a little bit. I'm gonna go to the gym, take a run, and then I'm gonna come back and try this again. Thank you so much, everybody, for all the views. I seriously appreciate it. Please smash the like, subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. And I will be back in like an hour and a half. Just gonna go on a quick run. Thank you, YouTube and Twitch.